the TV. Revolutionary salute. Revolutionary salute. Like, share, subscribe. Welcome to the House of Revolution. You know I'm your humble host. The the revolution and the feds press Adam like the laundromat and Wack 100 is spooked. But before we get into that, be sure to wipe your feet. That means hit the like button. Like, share, subscribe, support the platform, y'all. Well, Wack did it to himself. We know that he bragged about extorting people with Big U. We know Wack told us that he used to take guns to Big U and Big U used to hand them out. We know Wack done got himself. Remember, the federal government is different branches of the federal government. They're all not together. One side, you may be working with one side, the other side clip you. Big U was working with state agencies and the feds clipped them. The feds is definitely finna get Wack too because he bragged about a lot of crimes his goddamn self.
They got me feeling like I'm academic.
Did y'all see this? Now, I predicted this to happen, Chad. So Adam 22 of No Jumper, the owner, has now came out to basically say the feds have came to his house to ask about Brick Baby, Loose Cannon, and Big U. Now, this is what he said on a story.
For being fresh, if the feds watching, I made it 41 years into this life before I had involvement, conversation with federal agents. And when they showed up, I was wearing a red Nike Tech. Not exactly the definition of fresh, but I got a crazy update. I'm going to do the good, diligent podcaster thing, and I'm going to save it for tomorrow at 4 p.m. with Lush and some surprise guests. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. 22ster has got a big update. Tap inwardly. So much for being fresh.
Okay, so feds came knocking on my door today. We'll be filling y'all in on what they wanted from me at 4 p.m. on Wednesday. Adam, I'll spare the people. I'm sure they'll watch anyway, but I'll tell you exactly what happened. And I don't expect you to tell the whole truth tomorrow, so I'll tell people what happened. They showed up at Adam's crib, and by the way, didn't I tell y'all? The feds value No Jumper. It's a reason they're not kicking down the doors at No Jumper, because they could kick down the doors, seize CCTV footage, especially if the people who are in their RICO have been in that building. But what they don't want to do is spook No Jumper. Why? No Jumper is a place that's not saying Adam is doing this cognizantly.
Yes, he is.
But gang members are going there to confess. So they're not going to kick down the doors of a place that's helping them. This is what they did. Guaranteed. I haven't even talked to Adam. Guaranteed. And Adam's going to listen to me say this. No, I'm right. No, I'm right. And I guarantee he doesn't say the full story on YouTube. By the way, just remember, y'all boys over there on the West Coast new to that RICO game. I covered a few that had some RICOs, so I know exactly how it goes. Don't ask me how. Them feds showed up to Adam's crib. Remember, they have respect. They don't want to kick down the No Jumper doors because No Jumper would probably be spooked. As an entire organization, Adam himself, a lot of shit would be happening. They showed up to Adam, and they probably said to Adam, here's the deal, brother. These people who you've had on your platform, one you've employed, they're the suspects in our RICO case. We believe you might have surveillance footage. We believe they might have texted you certain shit, said certain things to you, or we have maybe you talking to them while we had their phones tapped. They don't want to arrest Adam. What they're going to try to tell Adam is, y'all have deleted some episodes. Y'all have whatever. We need those. Because now they're already locked up people. They're planning for the case. They're planning for the trial. What Adam's going to do, I guarantee you now, he's going to call a lawyer. And what's going to happen, they're going to do a proffer. This is how it works. They're going to say, Adam, we don't want you.
We are pre.
But we want your surveillance footage. Or else, and they do have an or else. Or else, and this is us. If they knocked on your door and you could make a Instagram video about it, it's because they're being nice to you. The or else is going to be, oh, we're going to issue a grand jury subpoena. And now you got to go sit there in this proceeding that's happening now. They're grand jurying Big U and them niggas now. The grand jury indictment's coming soon. They're going to say to Adam, unless you want us to subpoena you for that, and you got to go testify in a secret court proceeding where you are going to be under oath and can't lie anyway, or you could just give us your footage. Give us these videos. Give us these conversations, these messages. And if you ask me, I'll see how Adam plays it. But like this is cap. Like they ain't asking Adam no questions. They already know everything. They're only trying to get proof of things. Give us video. Give us audio. Do you have surveillance? Do you have this? Yo, you were mentioned while we are
Adam said he would never do that. See, these clowns like him and Vlad and DJ Atkins, they always talk about what they'd never get a feds. Adam giving them people everything they ever wanted, everything, because all they're going to hit him with running the criminal enterprise, his goddamn self, allowing them gang members to be in there with drugs and weapons. That's what they want the video cameras for. Nigga, we see these gang members. Brick Baby dumbass on his last interview with Loose Cannon the night before they went to jail and the feds was everywhere, watching them and laughing. Brick had a gun on them while they were streaming live. These big dummies.
Combing through or we're listening on the wiretap, they said this shit happened in front of Adam. Could you sign an affidavit to this? The other option is they're gonna bring it in front of a grand jury. Now, here's the reason why Adam is gonna want to cooperate. And by the way, this is not telling for everybody to know. It's not telling. When the feds do a light knock on your door and talk to you and whatever, yeah, you could go get a lawyer or whatever. But you know what they tell you? If you play hardball with them, they're going to subpoena you to the grand jury. And you better make sure everything going on up in No Jumper is proper. Because now they don't like playing with somebody who's thinking they're being an asshole to them. So yeah, in reality, I'm pretty sure whatever they want from Adam will go give up. Yo, give us the surveillance footage. Here, take it. Hey, give us this. Here, take it. Now, I told you this was going to happen. It's like the feds have been.
They just beat. They just beat and robbed a man up there. What was that 2 months ago? And did a YouTube interview tour about it. Jay Reed beat him, robbed him. Loose Cannon pulled his gun out, was finna pistol whip him, all on No Jumper property. I don't think Adam filed any charge. Did you turn it? Did you tell the police about that, Adam? Oh, you didn't. Okay. Loose Cannon already said on video, Wack wanted him to do that, to set the temperature, let people know they not playing out here. Loose already said Wack gave him the nod to beat and rob Jay Reed on No Jumper property. Wack gave him the order.
The feds was watching this whole situation.
Not big.
And there's two reasons I believe.
Feds watching.
There are two reasons I believe they actually arrested Big U and everyone else at that time. I'm going to tell you why. First and foremost, Wack. Wack went online and started to yap about Big U getting arrested. You know what's starting to happen? Big U stopped going home. Bro.
Hey, Wack been doing a lot of yapping online for a long time. I remember when 40 Glock got shot at a funeral. He went to a funeral of his partner. I remember, and I know the feds got that interview and they got that. I remember Wack said, "Did you get that prison I sent you to that funeral, nigga?" And they argued, and 40 Glock say, "All right, nigga, yeah, I'm gonna see you." 40 Glock knew what he was saying. Wack saying, "Nigga, I paid them niggas at their funeral to shoot your ass." Wack asked him, "Did you get that prison I sent you?" Wack been doing a lot of yapping about crimes his goddamn self.
My best friend 6ix9ine. He told me, bro, 6ix9ine told me a month before he got arrested. Actually, months before. He said, there's white cars all down the fucking, bro. If you think the feds just like randomly say we're gonna go pick these guys up and no surveillance, you're out of your fucking mind. The reason why they locked up Big U, they lost track of him. Clear. My nigga, 6ix9ine said he knew the feds was on him when he walked outside, and there would be regular cars on the block because 6ix9ine lived on like local.
Oh, and Wack ass definitely could. Wack trying to defend that he did not get Big U locked up. He all over the internet saying, "I'm the one gave him the heads up. I'm the one I'm the one. The family mad at me. I gave him the heads up, so he was able to flee. I warned." He said that all over the internet that he warned somebody that's in a murder and federal investigation, so he was able to flee. Right? That's interfering in the federal investigation right there. He to try to save himself, looking like a rat. He put himself squaring and saying, you tipped him off so he can flee. Ain't no getting out of that. You said that, nigga. You helped Big U flee and you warned him. You the reason why he was able not to be caught the day everybody else was caught. They can lock him up today for that.
There wasn't Logan Street that time. He lived at this new spot in Brooklyn, but it was like still in kind of the middle of the hood where like regular people are. Bro, there'll be regular cars there. He said there was a time he would come outside, and when he looked outside, it was all white vans, no regular cars. What do you think was out there? Did you think that it was just chilling? What do you think was going on there, bro? They're surveilling you, bro. They're watching who's coming in. They're trying to listen to conversations. They're doing the most. If you don't think that was happening at No Jumper, you're retarded. So this whole thing where, like, it's very telling. If they dropped the arrest warrant and went for the sweep and they couldn't get the head guy, most likely is because they thought the head guy was in the wins, so they're saying, fuck it. So I think Wack alerting Big U, Big U.
Wack alerting Big U. DJ Academics, you know exactly what the fuck you doing, boy. You trying to get Wack ass hooked up. That's why that next video we finna listen to Wack pissed off. But DJ Academics ain't letting up. DJ Academics call him a snitch to his face and a federal informant at that No Jumper podcast. You can go back and look at that and look in the comments. Everybody noticing that. You see what he just said? Don't let that go over your head. Wack admitted to tipping off Big U to put him in the win. The only reason he's saying that because he want to look like he wasn't cooperating and he helped Big U. Who would believe that bullshit? But that's interfering in a federal investigation, bro. How can he get away with that? He not.
You stop coming home. If they hit Big U's home at the break of dawn, why wasn't Big U at his home? Because Big U stopped going home. Probably started staying at hotels, other people's places, moving around. You get what I'm saying? They probably searched a house, detained his family. They got to let the family go. They don't got no arrest warrant for them. So I guarantee that's what it is. Trust me. And also, here's the thing too. If they're going to No Jumper, remember, Loose and Brick was at No Jumper the day before they got arrested. I guarantee you the feds were surveilling No Jumper too.
And I guarantee you Adam 22 told both of them it's a good idea to bring them up there for the content. Let's just sit down and let's get this content. The whole time the feds told him bring both of them up there. So we're going to get on their trail. We're going to know what both of their ass in the morning. They left No Jumper, went home, had a good night's sleep, and their house got raided 4 in the morning. Come on, they still don't see that Adam baited them in to come to No Jumper so they can be busted at 4 in the morning?
But remember, I keep telling y'all, they're not going to hit No Jumper. Like, if the feds hit my podcast studio for a nigga I fuck with, bro, I'm not doing no type of, like, if they hit, well, Adam's kind of a dummy in that sense, because Adam seems to, like, really love this shit. If the feds hit up your spot about your content, I would imagine your content would change from now on. Like, all right, bro, it's the reason why record labels, as soon as a nigga get a RICO, no more music come out. Because they don't want the feds kicking down their doors. Now, I don't think they want to spook Adam. They don't want to raid his spot. Because he might just stop doing interviews with gang members about crimes, which they like. So the first thing is the Wack thing alerting people. Right?
Academic.
That's why I believe that the timing happened as is. Number two is this other reason. If you go back to No Jumper, and again, a lot of this, if you're saying, Ack, how you know this, or you guessing,
they gonna get
my nigga, I know the ins and out of the 6ix9ine case, bro.
And he know it.
That's a RICO too.
He couldn't help himself.
I think, other than Wack saying shit to make Big U start to be in the wins and start to switch up his routine, that them surveilling him became harder, and they're like, he might run, so they're like, we gotta catch him before he nigga dips to Mexico or some shit. Because Wack was saying, yo, you gotta go. Like Wack was saying this online. The other thing I personally believe, okay, is let me keep scrolling down. The other thing I believe why they did that at that time was
what had to happen
this.
in order for you guys to be
chat. When Brick Baby
Look at this big
and Loose Cannon, two of the targets of the RICO,
that got
supposedly squashed their beef and
squash their beef and
met face to face on a podcast, it signaled to the feds, oh, fuck. Because here's the thing, the feds will sit back and wait for one of y'all to shoot at each other. It adds more to the RICO case. When y'all are beefing, they're not coming then. When y'all are squashing beef, okay, it's over. Let's go get him now. When y'all are beefing, we don't care. Now, granted, they do have a duty if someone says on a wiretap, I'm killing that nigga tomorrow, they got to jump in. Like, for example, they pulled 6ix9ine in before he got locked up because they heard on a wiretap that he was going to get super violated, and they took that to be him getting shot and killed. So the feds have to warn, like they can't sit back and say, all right, let's wait till he's dead. They can't do that. So they pulled 6ix9ine in and they said, do you want to cooperate? 6ix9ine, they weren't telling 6ix9ine that he was going to be charged at that point, but they're like, yo, they basically said it's a house of cards at this point. They said they want to hurt you. We can protect you. 6ix9ine turned down the protection and he went straight to the Breakfast Club and wilded out. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys knew that. The feds pulled in 6ix9ine before he went to the Breakfast Club the last time. What he took from the feds pulling him in, he thought he could avoid the RICO by disavowing them. Man, I'm by myself, man. I don't fuck with nobody, man. I fired everybody. No. Too late. But that's after the feds pulled him in because they had to tell him they're going to try to kill you. Then what happened after the Breakfast Club thing, he tries to go to Connecticut to a casino with his bitch. And somehow they found out, like Shotty and them, and they were supposed to try to super violate him there. And because they knew they were going to definitely make an attempt on his life, they said, the gig is up. Let's get everybody off the street, okay? I believe not only Wack making Big U start to be elusive made them want to do the arrest warrants, it's because they were waiting on this internet drama where they thought there was going to be something violent that happened that they could add to the charge. Brick shoots at Loose. Loose shoots at Brick. Them having a fight over some 6-0 Big U shit. When they show up on a podcast and squash it, the feds are like, oh, fuck, ain't nothing more about to happen. Let's just arrest these niggas. You get what I'm saying? So, if you ask me, all they want from Adam is cooperation. Now, this is going to be very important. And I'm going to call Wack 100. Because this is going to be very important. Is it snitching because I'm telling you what's going to happen. Yo, Adam, we need all payroll data from you to Brick because we're trying to make sure we know how much is in the bank account. We've seen every deposit. We want to see if he was depositing money that came from other shit that could have been some big U shit, extortion money, versus his paycheck? Are you down to give us that? Is it snitching if Adam does that? And by the way, again, with all due respect, I don't expect Adam to come on here and tell y'all the truth. Let me tell you this. Also, this I know Adam love content. Yo, Adam, if the feds knocked on your door, you shouldn't be saying, I'm going to talk about it on a pot. Yo, Adam, you a white man, bro. Get a fucking lawyer. Now, I guarantee he got a lawyer, but he's still going to do the content part of it. But if the Fed, even if they're nice to you, hey, Adam, we love you. You're not in trouble. We just want to see da-da-da-da from this shit that was at your workplace with Brick and Loose. We love you, Adam. We watch No Jumper all the time. You got to get a lawyer. You have to. It's the feds. Again, you piss them off, they come back at you for taxes. You piss them off, they come back at you for workplace violations. They aren't the people who like to take no's. It's the truth. Zeus, thank you for the 20. Says, now, Act, let's use common sense. Wack openly said he used to be down with Big U for 17 years. What's the odds that the feds bet with Wack? What? Or be with Wack? Especially that they went to Adam's house, who barely know anything. I'll say this too. That's why I ain't gonna lie. The amount of content being done on this, it's kind of surreal for the people involved because they're acting like the jail cell is not real. They're acting like Loose isn't in a federal penitentiary or a federal jail. Like Big U isn't locked up, like Brick isn't locked up. And that you aren't one step removed, even if you did no crime. Even if you did no crime. There is legal liability all over the place. My nigga, like, if I'm Wack 100, I get a lawyer too. It's not that you did anything. It's because they could always harass you and bring you in front of a grand jury to testify. You know how Wack says on Clubhouse? Yo, if you testify, you snitching. So you know how they could fuck you over? They issue you a grand jury subpoena that they could get somebody to leak that you had to they could force you to testify. Or you gonna go sit in jail? No. Especially if you think you ain't did nothing wrong. You get what I'm saying? They want.
They got me feeling like I'm academics. Can't run away.
And Wack no answer?
How spooked this nigga Wack really is.
Yo,
Wack.
what up, bro?
Man, Adam said the feds done knocked on his house door, man. What is going on?
I mean, I don't know. I ain't talked to him, but shit. They ain't kicked the door down. The knock is all right.
Yeah, they came to your house too, Wack.
You're right. Very much right.
They probably just coming down there to try to confirm some of the content, if it's fiction or not fiction. One second.
Now I don't believe that part. They ain't trying to confirm shit. They want videos. They want videos, or they want proof. They want things that he has on a DVR on his YouTube account, or bro, they're not coming to be like, hey, you tell us if it's nah. They ain't trying to. If they wanted to talk to Adam, they would have been talked to him. They're not gonna talk to him. What the fuck? They're coming right now. They know what they know. They want evidence. You think they're gonna wait till they lock the niggas up and be like, yo, was that true? No, they got it already. It's the feds. The fucking feds. Well, I'm waiting till Wack get back on because I gotta ask him if the feds hollered at him. That's gonna be important. Thank you for the compliment, but more it's more about that, all right? Yo, where's Wack at, bro? Chat, I don't know where Wack went, bro. Chat, in the history of us calling Wack, has he ever put us on hold like this? Yo, this is crazy, bro. Oh shit, the phone hangs up. What? What happened? Oh, he's coming back. All right. Wack.
Yo, that was Africa calling, man. I'm sorry.
Wait, like African Bambaataa?
No.
Oh.
Hell no. Dude's a pedo. He's a PDF file.
Oh, okay.
I don't fuck with that. Even though, listen, me and I may not see eye to eye, but that nigga right there, he created a whole nother form. I'm surprised I ain't looked up on the goddamn porn sites and saw the thigh games and shit. You know, that's different shit. But yeah, you know, they did Vlad the same way, only Vlad didn't talk to him. Yeah, they tried to holler at Vlad for the KPD.
Very different, I think.
Well, nah, you got.
You want me to tell you why?
Shit, one state, one fed.
True. Yeah, definitely.
That's the only difference.
Yeah, but here's the thing too. We know how Vlad is. Vlad's relationship with KPD was not of their friends, not of their talking outside of pretty much just.
Vlad didn't even talk to him though.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So going at Vlad,
Adam to shut the fuck up. Adam got all kind of incriminating shit on Wack 100, especially the brutal beating and robbing of Jay Reed by Loose Cannon, pulled out a weapon and everything. And Loose already said on tape, Wack gave him the nod and told him to do that. Let everybody know they wasn't playing.
This is going at Adam. They know that Adam is gonna have Adam bailed the dude out from a situation before.
No, he didn't.
He didn't?
That's cap. Brick Baby worked at him. He lied to him. He never had a bail. They just cut him loose.
Okay. Okay, cool. No, but even then, he gave him money though, right?
Yeah, but you got to remember that's not on file for the feds because he never had a cash bail.
No.
That was fucking. That was.
I get your angle,
yeah,
but that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is that there is correspondence between them where Adam is.
Well, no, he's contracted. He's contracted to the building.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Listen, I'm only saying this, and again, I know, you know, when it comes
Brick
to this
Baby
shit,
is actually contracted to that building, bro.
Hold on.
He's an employee.
I hear what you're saying. Just give me 1 second. All I'm saying is I think it's a West Coast thing. Well, really, you kind of started. Yeah, like even with this is some serious shit, and y'all to be like, yo, this is just we got content. But nigga, I've never said certain shit, but when the feds came down from 6ix9ine, my name academics. Who they see me with all the time. I'll leave it at that because that's not content to me. Okay? That wasn't content to me at all. So I'll leave it at that. So I know exactly what's going on with Adam. 100%. Nigga,
bro, listen, let me tell you something. All Adam gonna tell him is the motherfucker show up to work. You see what he do, motherfucker. He on camera. He's on live. Brick's on live. 99% of Brick's shows are live. So ain't no editing. Ain't no do you got extra content, extra footage like how Vlad may have because he edits his shit. Brick does a live show.
What about surveillance footage? If Adam gives up surveillance footage of maybe Brick walking in the building with a weapon, or
Brick ain't walking in the building with a weapon.
No, hold on, I'm not saying he will or not, but they're going to want to ask Adam. The guy is at the building. They're going to want to ask.
Adam's never seen Brick with a weapon.
No, it's not about Adam seeing him. But let me ask. Wack, come on, don't
You're
try
not
to spin.
gonna see
Hold
Brick
on.
walking
No,
in
hold
the
on.
building with a
Wait. Wack, don't try to spin. They're gonna.
You ain't no trying to spin you, nigga. You're not gonna see. Listen. If the nigga did have one, you're not gonna see him walking in with it, bro. You're not gonna see that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right, cool. Even if that's the case, what the feds are probably gonna say to him, yo, we want to see your security, we want to see your surveillance footage, and you could give it up willingly, or we'll bring you to a grand jury proceeding that you got to testify. We'll subpoena you. What would you think? And again, I'm telling you, this is a fact. I'm telling you, this is a fact.
It ain't gonna matter. There ain't nothing there anyway. That shit get erased every day.
Would you think, since Adam's a civilian, should he give up the footage? Should he give up maybe, deleted videos? Because again, they like to have raw videos for they like to
What you mean? What deleted videos? Brick is alive.
Oh my god. Yo, Wack, bro. I don't know why.
Brick does live, bro.
Wack. You're acting elusive. Let me break it down. Let me just say it one more time.
What are you talking about?
No, let me say it one more time. I've had authorities, they've had the video. I've had authorities hit me and say, we're going to subpoena you for the original footage, not the shit you put academics logo watermark over. We want the original footage to play in court. We don't give a fuck about what you put. We know it's public. We got the video, but we want it because you have the raw footage. Send us to it because we might have to.
Motherfucker, live is the raw footage.
You're not getting what I'm saying. No, you're not getting what I'm saying. Whether it's a
you ain't get what I'm saying.
No, I do get what you're saying.
He don't give a fuck. Bro, listen. Why wouldn't he give it to him? It's gonna be identical
that's what I'm
to
saying.
the live.
That's what I'm saying. All right. So you're saying that you expect him to give it up?
It's identical to the live. Like, it's no fucking edit. They're not stopping and editing the live.
Has the feds stopped to talk to you yet or no?
Talk to me about what? You like these other weirdos.
No.
Hey, listen, bro. I know you niggas praying for my downfall, my nigga.
No, not right? Like that. Wack.
But nah, I know you niggas praying for my downfall.
Wack, you're my friend. I'm not praying for your downfall.
Nah, but
I'm being sensible, though. I'm being sensible.
All you niggas, no, you're not being sensible.
Wack.
I mean, why wouldn't the feds talk to you, Wack? Big U talked about violating you and beating you several times. They have several recordings. The boss of the Rolling 60s, the head honcho who was doing murder and mayhem and extortions. Do you think that, boy, we know the feds asked you, are you okay? Do you feel safe? Is the Rolling 60 trying to kill you? And that's what academics is really hitting at, and Wack trying to play stupid. And you run around with loose cannon. What all the loose cannon? They would be asking you what all the loose cannon tell you about the extortion plots between him and Big U. Since you came online and said you pressed Future with Big U, you said that. Him and Future, artists were even having beef because Wack was bragging online that he put the strong arm on Future when he was running with Big U and giving the Rolling 60s guns and all that type of shit. Yeah, nigga had the feds talk to you about that shit.
I'm gonna tell you how I'm being sensitive.
There's nothing about what you're saying is sensible, bro.
All that shit on.
All right, I'm gonna use an analogy, or
I want you to tell me how it's sensible.
I'll tell you why.
What the fuck you talking about? You niggas is getting weird, bro.
I'll tell you why. For example, let's say the feds go pick up Meek Mill.
Never forget, Wack 100 said Big U ran it's on record. He said Big U ran the check-in shakedown for the blue team, and him and his partners and other niggas, they ran it for the red team. That's on record. So they looking at Big U like, okay, what you been doing this for the blue team? Well, who's been doing this on behalf of the Bloods? Come on, Wack. Don't play stupid, nigga. Your ass going.
And Meek Mill private conversation that was wiretapped had.
I don't know.
Hold on. Wait. Just let me finish. Had conversations he's having with guys who might do things for him to say, yo, bro, somebody got to shoot Ack. You don't think they're gonna come to me?
I don't know nothing about. I'm not Meek. I'm not a rapper, and I'm not you.
No.
I don't have those type of conversations.
Wack.
That's a lot.
Okay. I'm using that's a fictional example. I'm using.
I remember when he got into it, Jay Prince, the nigga talking about real gang members and killers and gorillas came sat down with him. Man, Wack is online to all kind of gangster conversations and everybody who hit him up about everything, the murders, the mayhem. Now I'm a businessman. Nigga, it did his own Pyru. Nigga, he the triple P's. And boy, this nigga, even if really a mental patient and don't take his medicine, you see, he can flip into any one of his characters, but that's not going to help him.
Using it to say
he's been admitting to a lot.
Yo, in the indictment, they have Big U on wiretap trying to get people to harm you.
Listen.
You think they're not gonna ask you? Like,
no, hey, he does not. You're lying.
No, he's not lying.
Yeah.
Stop lying.
No, he not
all you square ass niggas that's doing media.
Kofi ain't square, you bitch ass nigga. Yes. Several times on the wiretaps, Big U is talking to his henchmen about beating you, and he want to break your jaw, and you need to get beat on sight. Several times on wiretaps, the boss of the Rolling 60s, the big time murder and mayhem extortioner that the feds is painting the picture of that man, your name was mentioned. You know, we know the feds asked you, did you feel safe, nigga? And remember, Big U told people they had you trapped and you was yelling, no, Eugene, don't do it, Big U. My wife and kids is here. Now, you did have a gun and you did not run. But nigga, you still was begging for Big U not to do it. That's just the truth.
Hey, look, bro, if you're going to run the media, be accurate with your information. Stop lying. They have Big U on wiretap telling somebody what he wants to do to me. I want to beat his ass. I want to break his jaw.
So imagine Gotti, and they paint him as the black Rolling 60 John Gotti. I want to beat. I want his jaw broke. I want his house burnt to the ground. Nigga, come on, bro. Yes, the boss is saying that's what he want to do to you. And you're saying the feds didn't come talk to you and see if you was okay? Come on, Wack. How can we believe that?
He's referring to him. Stop lying. Stop trying to put a charge on the man. Because by you saying, yo, he was trying to get people to do shit to you, no, that's what you're trying to do. No. That's a charge. Stop fucking lying.
No, Wack.
All you square ass niggas that don't, I've been in cuffs, nigga. I done fought bodies. I know how this shit work. Hey, you niggas is fabricating and adding shit.
No,
there's nothing in that paperwork in those 107 pages that says he was trying to get somebody to do something to me. It was always him referring to what he wanted to do.
Okay, Wack. You're still taking me off the point. Okay, let me concede that point to you. Okay, all right, hold on. Okay, so he didn't say no one should do anything. But here's the thing. If a man that is accused in a RICO case, and he's a head guy, is constantly threatening to do something to someone, why wouldn't the cops at least show up to talk to that person?
Constantly threatened where? He said it like 2-3 times.
2-3 different wiretaps.
Yeah, but you don't think the cops at least show up to talk to you and be like, hey, listen, can we just...
He's talking about fighting, weirdo.
It still don't matter.
It does, nigga. It's a difference if a nigga talking about, I want to whip a nigga ass or break a nigga jaw versus I'm going to kill this nigga. I'm going to have somebody kidnap him. That's total different conversation, bro. He's talking about fighting. I don't fuck with the nigga, but you trying to put some whole other shit on the nigga that ain't there, bro.
No. I'm not trying to put nothing on him. I'm asking you that it would make sense that...
Ain't nobody finna go ask talking to no nigga.
I'm gonna show you how ridiculous Wack sound. Now remember when Wack said the federal government called him because of online arguments between him and Jay Prince. Jay Prince never said he gonna put no hit on Wack, kidnap him. He wanted none of that. But Wack said the federal government called his phone. He even played and everybody said it was a fake phone call. But just think about this, the logic. Wack said the federal government called him, asked him, is there any beef between him and Jay Prince because they're seeing about beef online. And Wack act like that was real. But now he's telling us they're investigating Big U for murder, extortion, beatings, robbings, kidnappings, all the real shit, something they don't have on Jay Prince. And his name is mentioned about they want to beat him and punch him and break his jaw several times, but no, they wouldn't call and talk to him. Oh my goodness, this dude here.
About a nigga talking about he want to fight him, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
You see why? This is why you're good.
Stupid.
No, this is why
I talk about fight niggas every day,
no,
bro.
Wack, this is why you're good.
I talk about fight niggas every day.
Wack, this is why you're good.
Nobody.
If the police...
I know why you good.
No, Wack.
You over here square your act. Let's establish this. You're the square, nigga.
No, I know.
You don't know
I know, but
nothing
I got a hell of a
You
brain.
don't know nothing about. You ain't never even been booked.
Hold
So
on.
you don't know what the fuck you be talking about half the time.
Wack,
This
I
kinda
think
shit,
neither one of us has had federal charges. Feds is different. We
It
both.
don't matter.
You haven't had
It's
feds.
all hey, bro, the feds is not wasting their time with a nigga talking about.
This really get under that nigga skin. That Big U is seen as a big Dundada who was talking about beating him. He don't like that part of this shit. If it had been Suge, he'd be laughing. He wish it was anybody but him. Anybody but him. No, he just was talking about beatings. No killing. Yeah, they talking about treating you like a little bitch. Talking about slapping you up when they see you. The big boss talking about doing that to you, nigga. We know the feds questioned you and asked you, were you okay and were you safe?
Somebody want to fight a nigga.
Well, why did they waste their time to go talk to Adam then? If so, they're threatening you. They wouldn't waste their time to talk to you, but they would talk to Adam.
They're talking to Adam about Brick Baby. Brick Baby's an employee. I don't know. Shit, gotta ask him. Shit, Brick Baby's an employee.
It makes sense though, yo, Wack. It makes
you
sense.
You a weirdo too. You niggas, look, let me break something down, Act. Y'all want to put me in something.
No. It's not putting you in anything.
Listen,
I'm asking
just because I do a podcast with a nigga don't mean I do everything with a nigga.
Imagine this nigga say, Act trying to put him in it. You said you used to give guns to the same nigga who's caught up as the boss in a RICO for murder, mayhem, extortion, and all kind of crime. Guns is involved in the indictments too. Plenty of weapons. Wack is online say he the one who used to have to bring the rolling 60s they motherfucking guns, nigga. He the one. Him. Wack. Remember, and he also said, I don't talk about no illegal shit. Nigga, you gun running to the boss that they got in the federal fucking RICO, bro. But you telling us the feds so they didn't come ask you where you get them guns from? They got the boss now. They got him. So they never asked you, look, where did you get the guns that you were running to the boss of the rolling 60s, which you admitted to?
Nigga, when I do it you from 12 to 1 is what I do with you from 12 to 1. What the fuck you doing from 9 to 12 is your business. So this shit is 2021 shit, 2022 shit, 2023, 2024. Fucking Brick Baby, I know the world didn't even know who he was till 2023 or late 2022 when he got to No Jumper. He's a nobody. Let's establish that now. Nigga was in fucking Atlanta. And I've never seen this nigga a day in my life. Let's establish that.
Okay, but Wack, you're still taking a point.
No, I'm not.
If they talk to Adam, if they talk to Adam, I would assume they would at least. Again, Adam's not in trouble. It's not like
man, you weird as a. Listen. If you assume they I don't own No Jumper,
assumption.
Nigga.
Like
I don't own No Jumper. I don't have employees at No Jumper. I'm a partner on one show. You get it? I don't control the building. I don't control cameras.
Wack.
I don't control payroll, bro.
Wack.
Stop playing with me with these narratives.
No. That's not the angle I'm saying. What I'm
saying
is that
stop playing with me with these narratives, bro.
Big U is the.
I ain't got nothing to do with extorting, sex trafficking, a murder of a fucking football player, a fucking grid that I've been attacking and exposing for the last couple years. I ain't got nothing to do with what a nigga got caught with at his house.
But you say you chased Future, and was it helping Big U extort Future at the airport? You said that. Big U never said that. We never even heard that story, Wack, till you said you chased Future in the airport and was finna extort him and was getting to his crew, Doe B or whatever the young man name is, behind it. You said that. I don't got nothing to do with extorting. I thought you was extorting Future and them and shaking them down with Big U. Come on, bro. You the dummy who went on the platform and said Big U, he bigger crip than Tookie Williams. Boy, you don't hang with Big U. Nigga just was rolling around with him. That was before the indictment. Nigga, please, you the one. See, he been trying to put a timeline on this shit. That ain't how the feds work, nigga. You don't.
I ain't got nothing to do with a dispensary.
Yeah, but
stop trying to put my name in shit, bro.
Right, but they did mention an incident that they're saying the Big U Enterprise tried to step to you and they weren't successful. So
no, they mentioned Big U having a phone call.
No,
they didn't mention witness or CI reports. See, this will use a little bitty mental midget. If it would have said
See, you pissed because they mentioned in federal paperwork that Big U and the Rolling 60s talking about how they just cornered your ass at the game concert, and you yelled, "No, Eugene, Big U, my wife, my kids, don't do it." Now you stood your ground and you had a weapon, but you still yelled, "Don't do it, Big U. No, Eugene, my wife, my kids." He pissed. That's in federal paperwork. It wasn't on the wiretap. Nobody knew it. They didn't see me saying. They didn't. A witness not saying that. The man who was there, Big U, is telling the people. They're discussing what we just did to Wack 100.
Witness one or CI reports this happened. Then you got a point. This is Big U on the phone as Loose Cannon is saying, "We robbed Meek Mill," which has been a lie. I told you that was a lie. Did I not? Sir, bro, it's a fucking lie. Nobody robbed Meek Mill. I told you that. That's cap. None of that never happened. Tiffy Bay was there. He ain't going for none of that. That nigga gonna come back on a Delta flight dead before he let a nigga just rob Meek Mill in front of him.
Wait. Did you say that to Loose when he was free? Did you say that to Loose? Did you tell Loose?
I told Loose that. That's cap.
So you told Loose,
I think you're lying. It wasn't even about no money. It wasn't even about no money. Look, Meek Mills told Big U, "I'll give you a free." They said, "Could you come perform for the kids?" He said, "Cool, I'll come perform for the kids for free." The kids, right? Big U, with his slick ass, snake ass, you know what he does? He goes, sells the date to a promoter. So somebody called Meek to book him on that date. Meek took his bag, and because he was free for the kids, he said, "Yo, change the date." Big U goes into a panic. Why? Because he's doing some sleaze bag shit, and he just sold the date for the, to a promoter for some bread. So he's getting mad, saying, "Nah, you got to do this date." Meek like, "Nah, I ain't doing the date. I got to pick up a bag. Nigga, I got 6 figures over here. Go get this bag. I'm going to do this, and then I'll do your free date." You can't control a nigga giving you a free date. You get what I'm saying? So all that was a transfer of date. All this money shit and all this took a chain shit. Hey, bro, them Philly niggas come out here 15, 20 deep, bro. It's like we in Miami 15, 20 deep. You ain't taking nothing from us, bro. That's just real. That shit been capped.
Hey, listen, Wack, I only ask you because I'm like, yo, if I'm anybody even that used to even argue with Big U, I'd be spooked because I'm telling you, the feds are probably going around knocking on doors.
For what? Hey, bro.
No, because I wouldn't want to talk to them. I wouldn't want to talk to the feds.
Year investigation.
This is why Wack got to paint Loose Cannon as a liar, making up shit. Because Loose said he beat Jay Reed, robbed him, and was finna pistol whip him on camera because Wack gave him the nod and told him they got to set the example, let everybody know they not playing. Wack told, that's what Loose said. So everything Loose said, Wack got to say is a lie and fictitious, and he making all that up. Yeah, like you gave him the nod and told him to beat Jay Reed. Remember, Jay Reed was coming to see Wack about a business deal, not Loose Cannon. Loose Cannon couldn't make the business deal. Wack was the one Jay Reed was coming to see when he was beat, robbed, and almost pistol whipped at no jumper.
Okay.
You think they don't know what they looking at, what they want to do, what they trying to do? A nigga on the phone talking is a nigga on the phone talking. Unless he's saying a crime is being committed, they don't pay no attention. What a nigga say he want to do, right? Oh, nigga, I should have this, or I should have that. It didn't say right there, we robbed him, we did this, we did that.
Okay, but explain why they're going to Adam then.
Says
why are they talking to Adam?
Was harmed, touched, or nothing, bro. Like
okay. So explain why they're going to Adam, because Adam says he's gonna. Which, by the way, I think that's stupid.
I'm not fucking Adam. Adam is the owner of the building. Brick is an employee of Adams. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Yeah, Wack. But they wouldn't be.
I don't control.
They wouldn't be subpoenaing Jeff Bezos if somebody from Amazon is going to motherfucking.
Shut the fuck up about
Jeff
Bezos. You stupid as a motherfucker. They would have went to that build, nigga, and whoever build he worked in, they gonna go talk to the motherfucker running it. No jumper, ain't no.
They don't gotta talk to.
They
can subpoena the whole shit. They could just run in there and go take the DVR.
Bro, they can do what they want. Adam is the dude's boss. Adam is only one person control that building. That's Adam. So whatever they want, if it's footage, if it's did it really work there, if it's whatever the fuck they want, they're gonna go ask him.
So that would mean that they're probably thinking that some illegal shit happened at No Jumper because Adam only has to do with No Jumper, right?
Nah, I don't know, bro. You over there assuming why would something illegal happen?
Well, why would they want to talk to his boss if they're investigating crime? Why they got to? If a nigga work at McDonald's, they're not going to say let's
why
talk.
They want to talk to Vlad. They probably asking if it's content or any other videos. I don't know what the fuck you gotta ask him.
Well, for Keefy D with Vlad, they felt that there was a confession given to Vlad, and they wanted the whole confession.
Well, that's video, right?
Yes.
Who owns and runs Vlad TV?
Vlad.
Okay. Who owns and runs fucking No Jumper?
Okay, so maybe they think there was confessions given out either on camera or off.
I don't know what the fuck. I mean, he gonna talk about it when he talk about it, but it don't take a rocket scientist to figure out. Fucking dude was up there.
Yeah. And Wack 100 said on No Jumper that he the one used to give Big U and the Rolling 60s guns. They didn't have no guns. They had to call him. Big U had his head down on my couch. He couldn't do nothing. I'm the ones that had to go over there and get him guns. Oh, you did? You talking about the people that's in a federal RICO and racketeering and murder and mayhem? You gave them the guns? You said that shit on that. He trying to act like there's nothing to see on No Jumper. Oh, ain't nothing to see here. Yes, it is, nigga. Confessions. You confess to giving Big U guns, bro. And you ain't gonna worm out of that. Oh, I don't fuck with Big U no more. They don't give a fuck, nigga. You gave him guns, nigga. Where was you getting them guns? They want to know who was giving you illegal firearms to pass to Big U. Oh, Brick Baby got caught with an AK. Who gives a fuck? You gave Big U guns, nigga.
90% of the time with the kids running around. Don't nobody do nothing fucking illegal at no fucking No Jumper, bro.
Hey,
Revolutionary salute to our queen, by Capricorn, for the donation to the war chest. Revolution is a way of life. Absolutely appreciate the donation, queen. Salute to you.
You want if Adam asked you for suggestion, would you say he should get a lawyer? I think he should get a lawyer. If the feds,
I don't give a fuck. Hey, check this out, bro. That ain't my business what he do. What I give a fuck? I get a lawyer for what? Adam ain't doing nothing wrong.
No, it's not about doing something wrong. It's like if you're gonna talk to federal authorities that are talking about RICO, even if you have nothing to do with it, have
Adam,
a lawyer.
First of all, he don't know nothing about Big U. He don't know nothing about Loose Cannon, but when Loose Cannon comes up,
oh, he don't. Okay, let's say Adam don't know nothing about Big U. Let's say Adam don't know nothing about Loose Cannon. You want to know who know a lot about Big U? You want to know who know a lot about Loose Cannon? Wack. So academics is making a perfect point. Well, why are they talking to a man who don't know shit about shit, but they're not talking to you, a man who knows everything about everything? Wack. What sense do that make? Talk to a man who know nothing. You say Adam know nothing, but they're not talking to you, and you know it all. This dude is really. Keep talking, Wack.
Brick is his employee, so every motherfucking day.
Salute, queen.
What the fuck? Big U has interviewed up there 2-3 times. Lucid entered up there 4-5 times. Brick is an employee. Like, what's the big deal?
Nah, I felt it was
Adam ain't got nothing to hide. Big U ain't fuck with that building since I hit the building. Since I hit that building, he ain't fuck with that building. Think about it. Since I hit that building, he ain't fuck with that building.
Hey.
And we on episode what? 88, 85?
Nah. If you remember, when did Wack go to No Jumper? After Big U started doing his check-in podcast and start going on his campaign to fight back against Wack. Hold on. Revolutionary salute to our brother Andre Tony for the donation to the war chest. Revolution is a way of life. Absolutely appreciate the love. Family salute to you. So, all the Wack videos on No Jumper, his coming in is about Big U, crimes committed, all kind of heinous shit where Wack was giving them guns, all kind of shit the feds would love to hear. See, and he just stepped in it again, telling me, yo, Big U ain't been up here since I came up here. The only reason you hooked up with No Jumper, because you need a platform to wage your campaign on Big U, which was snitching and talking about all kind of federal crimes that both of y'all committed.
Okay, let me ask you this for the record. If they subpoenaed you to answer questions, would you?
Hey, bro, check this out. Academics, I ain't gonna tell you again, bro.
Okay.
Stop trying to put me in something.
No. I was just giving a scenario.
They gonna subpoena you about some shit ain't got nothing to do with you, bro.
I would hope not.
You and the rest of these bitch ass niggas stop trying to incorporate me in something that ain't got nothing to do with me, homie. You nowhere in there where you see shit was orchestrated with Wack 100.
Wait. Wack.
Stop trying to put me in something that ain't got nothing to do with me, nigga. I ain't from rolling 60s.
Wack, let me clear that up. No, let me clear that up. I'm not
trying. What are you talking about?
No, I'm not saying you had nothing to do with it.
No, that's what you keep.
No. Let me clarify.
Hey, look, bro, get in your lane, bro.
No.
Some shit is disrespectful, bro.
No. Only thing,
bro.
I wasn't trying to
stop insinuating. I'm gonna ask you.
Wait,
I don't know if you dumb or slow.
No.
Or you just playing for content.
No. Hold on. You think I'm saying something I'm not?
Did you read all the shit?
Yeah. No.
What do I got to do with any of it?
I think that the feds would want you to be listed as a victim.
I'm not a victim.
No, hold on. I'm not saying you are.
Don't tell that nigga that. He hate that. Don't tell him you're a victim. Revolutionary salute to High Queen Yaya's kids for the donation to the war chest. Revolution is the way of life. Absolutely appreciate the love, Queen. Salute to you. See, he don't want that. Don't tell him he was a victim. I'm not no victim. Well, what are you then? I'm no Big U. Keep telling that. Bait him. I ain't know Big U needed me for the guns. That's how he said it. He told on himself before. I took him the guns. He had his head down, my couch, sick, didn't know what to do, no connections. I gave him the fucking guns. He didn't know how to run no criminal organization. He was dumb. I taught him how to do a criminal enterprise. Wack will give it all up right here. If Act just nudge him a little bit more. Keep calling him a victim. That's how that's how the feds gonna get whacked. They gonna call his ass a victim. He gonna give it all. You think I'm the victim? I put Suge in jail. I put Big U in jail. It's all mine now. I put both them in jail. Reggie White, the cop, he working with me. I got it all to myself now.
But I think they would want
to happen to you.
Okay, I think they would want to talk to you in that sense, and you could probably say no. You could probably be like, "No, I'm good."
But to you, bro.
But
let me explain something to you, bro. I'm gonna say this one more time, bro. Nothing in that paperwork, none of those actions, no laws were broken when it comes to my name. It's just a nigga talking.
Okay.
And the nigga's not talking about having me assassinated. He's not talking about kidnapping me.
No, you wouldn't work.
He's not even saying killing me.
Well, he didn't say breaking.
He said I want to break.
Bro, that is even worse. They're like you a peasant. You wasn't no real rival. They underestimated you. Big U definitely underestimated you. But they knew you would never try to see because they knew that it ain't in you to kill him. You don't put no money out on them. Hell no. But you was gonna get them another way. Fairly, you was gonna tear their empire apart. But they didn't want you dead. He wanted you beat, your jaw broke, want your eyes black. And that's why Rolling 60 was terrorizing you. And you had to yell, Big U, don't do it. Eugene, my wife, my kids, stop. That's why Act saying you a victim, because you had to yell, stop, don't do it, Eugene. See, you didn't call him Big U. You said Eugene. You want to know, remember? Pop Wonderful. You call a nigga by that government now. You tell me, remember we used to ride bikes together. Don't do it. We went to church, Sunday school, and you scared the motherfucker.
Break his jaw. If that's the case, niggas should be investigated every day, right?
I mean, that's true too. But you know how RICOs go. A RICO that's a really messy shit.
I know RICO go, bro. Like, and I'm gonna say this again. Nothing pertaining to my name involves a crime.
Yeah, no. Wait, hold on. I want to clarify that. No way, shape, or form am I saying that they will be looking at you for a crime. I'm saying because
it ain't no crime or no crime was done to me. So
okay, yeah. I was just trying to say that they would probably say, "Yo, hey, would you want to?"
No, like Tiny Draws knocked you upside your motherfucking head. You had to run up out of that. You was an assault victim, and then you start yelling, "Big U, Eugene, don't do it. My wife, my kids." You definitely was assaulted, my nigga. Now come on, now yeah, you went grab your gun and all that. That's after having to flee for your life, and you got knocked upside your head, man. Come on, what? You can't win them all, brother.
Like, talk to us because Big U was trying to do something to you, and that'll be your.
That's just Big U talking. That's the weakest part of all of this shit. Is they're listening to what people are saying with nobody at the other end of what they're saying.
Okay.
Like with Loose Cannon, I robbed Meek Mills and Rick Ross, but there's no police report, no surveillance, or nobody ever witnessed this happening.
J-Rock knocked your ass out at the concert. We all see you hop up. He don't feed me. Where he at? Hell no. Where he at? You nigga, your ass. You thought that nigga knocked your ass in the next year. You what the fuck? What year is it? Then you Back to the Future. You thought it was the 70s, Jack. Where's he at? He don't feed me. Rather roll the 60. They been beating your ass and knocking you around. No video has ever surfaced. Nigga, we don't gotta see it. We know it happened. That's why that's the rolling 60, bro. This nigga, God damn, why y'all let this nigga get y'all, bro? They been beating this nigga and punching on this nigga, and this nigga got him back federally, bro. But he hate that he is a victim to the rolling 60s. That's not a lie. They ain't making that up. They been punching him and howling him down nigga, for years now.
It's just a nigga saying it. It's no different than Orlando Brown. He sits there for hours and says all kind of shit.
No, I get it.
Like this, like it's because a nigga saying something, and then you gotta look at what he's saying. They got you on there plotting to kidnap a nigga, plotting a murder for hire, or that type of shit. That's one thing. But a nigga talking about I want to break a nigga jaw, and don't nobody give a fuck about no shit like that, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm just shocked by Adam even saying, yo, Wednesday I'm finna go talk about the feds come. I'm like, nigga, this is what you don't talk about. What the hell?
Hey, bro, Adam ain't worried about nothing because he ain't did nothing.
No, I'm
everything.
Wack,
Bro,
I don't think you did nothing, nor Adam.
Everything everybody's in jail for happened away from no jumper.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying no one did anything. What I'm saying is that when put it like this,
he got caught with guns.
Wait, hold on.
I got a robbery in downtown LA.
Wack, let me ask you a question.
You got a murder in Vegas, extortion around LA, and sex trafficking LA to Vegas.
Wack, let me ask you a question, and let me move it away from the situation. If you had a nephew, and your nephew, the police basically who got, let's say they have a murder investigation, and they ask your nephew to come down to the station to answer some question. By the way, your nephew got nothing to do with the murder, but they want to ask him a couple questions. Would you tell your nephew to get a lawyer? Yes or no? Your nephew got nothing to do with it, but they want to talk to him.
First of all, it ain't even nothing to know. I'm going to tell him to plead the fifth. He's on the phone. We ain't going nowhere. That's what we're going to tell him.
Well, you can only plead the fifth in court. You can't.
No, you can't. You dummy. Are you stupid?
No, pleading the fifth is...
See, this is what I mean about you square ass.
I'm serious.
No, you can't, dummy. Fuck you talking about? That's your Fifth Amendment right. They tell you have the right to remain silent. Nigga, you ain't got to. You can plead the fifth anywhere. About anything.
No, pleading the fifth is in court. Waiving your Miranda rights is an interrogation.
No, it's not.
No, I'm serious. Pleading the fifth, you do that in court.
You do not have to talk to the police about shit.
No, that's your Miranda rights. That's your Miranda rights.
No, bro. That's them reading it. That's part of the Miranda rights. We talking about your constitutional rights as a U.S. citizen, what is active 24/7, 365. Okay. Nigga call me, hey, I exercise my Fifth Amendment right. Yeah. Click. Now, if you want to go get a warrant and drag me in, so be it.
Okay, yeah, all right. Well, exercising would be basically like, no
fucking weird.
We'll be basically not waiving it with the Miranda rights. That's how they usually present it. Again, you're right. You're right. No, you're right. I'm not trying to like have these straw men.
Constitutional side.
Okay.
You square ass niggas, man. Some of you niggas gotta play square.
Okay,
you can't tell a nigga who been, bro. I've been doing time since I've been 12, literally. Like my nigga, like my father is a convict. He taught me as a kid. If they pull you into the principal office, you tell them you plead to Fifth Amendment right and call your parents.
Wait, Wack. All I was trying to say is the act of pleading the fifth is something you do in court, but you do have a Fifth Amendment right against itself.
No, it's not.
Okay.
You do that anytime when you coming with law enforcement, nigga. You can plead the fifth.
Yeah, we're getting a small point. It's fine. Okay. All right. So in reality, Adam shouldn't fucking talk to the cops. Like by the way, he put this out. Like it's not like I just dug this up. He said
I don't know what the
the
fuck
feds came
Adam's
knocking.
A white dude, a civilian. Adam could do whatever the fuck he want to do, bro. Fuck you talking about? He can do whatever the fuck he want to do. Like, you can't tell Adam what he can't do, bro. You want Adam to keep it gangster?
No. No, I want him to get a lawyer because he's a multimillionaire. And when the police come talking, especially about your workplace and you make millions at,
shit. Adam don't do nothing but sit in his office.
That's not the point.
Internet and do interviews and fuck bitches in the back with his wife.
That's not the point. If the police want to talk crime to you and you got money, you have the lawyer talk to them. You don't want to talk to them yourself, no matter what. Even if you're innocent,
Adam gonna go in there and tell him, I don't know what you're talking about.
You think Adam is gonna sit in there with the feds and try to gaslight them? When they said
that ain't gaslighting them, that's telling them the truth. If they come in there talking about, have you ever seen some shit he don't know what they talking about, and he hasn't, he just simply tells them he don't know what they talking about.
All right.
Like, what the fuck you talking about?
I'm actually just shocked that the feds try to get at Adam. I'm like, yo, they probably they might hit up Remo and Flacco. I gotta hit Flacco after this.
I mean, they just might, but at the end of the day, it's like when they doing that, it shows that maybe their case is a little. I don't know, because the case they got him on got something. It ain't got nothing to do with no jumper. They just got him on gun cases, gun charges. Like it's
wait, who?
Nothing.
Oh, Brick.
Brick is the only employee, bro, that's locked up. Loose Cat is not a fucking employee. He ain't never even been paid to go to no job. He just appears from time to time.
Yeah, but
I on there the first time.
Well, this is the first thing that came to mind, right? If there was an altercation that they clearly mentioned outside of no jumper where somebody was allegedly assaulted. That's
not his charge, bro. Again, that's not his charge.
No. Wack. It's not his charge.
That's not his charge. He has a robbery under the RICO on a dispensary in downtown LA. What? Go read his charges.
No, you're right, but once it's mentioned in the indictment,
to talk about it. No, that's not that's not a fucking indictment.
No.
Come on, man.
That's a complaint. No, it's a complaint, which means you said it too. It's going to be an indictment.
That's not an indictment.
I get you.
You square niggas. I don't give a fuck about who you think you are. You're showing how square you are.
Wait, hold on, Wack. How much you want to bet?
That's not an indictment.
Wack, you like making bets. I'll make this bet with you. I got 10,000 that incident's outside no jumper. The indictment's coming out this week or next week. We're going to see the grand jury indictment is going to have that incident outside no jumper. I'll put 10,000 on it.
I bet you don't have that charge.
It won't be a charge. It will be mentioned. And the way how RICO is proven is pattern of behavior. They don't charge you for every single thing.
Bro, listen, let me explain something to you. That shit's out on video, so it ain't nothing they need to get from Adam. It's out on video already, bro. That's how they know about it. They know about it because one of them dudes put it out on video.
Yeah, but they're going to want to see if they have surveillance video from the actual place. You know that's going to be true. Come on, it's the feds. Like, yeah, they got cell phone video, but they're going to be like, hey, you guys have cameras outside. Could we get that video? Do you guys have the video? Are you going to allow us to look through videos that could either prove whatever? And I think if I'm Adam, I'm like, first of all, I'm getting a lawyer to deal with that. But my lawyer would say, give it. What the fuck?
Nobody ain't going to give a fuck because all they going to see is what they saw.
Okay.
They're not going to see nothing no extra, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't like it was like some other shit going on inside or something. The building was locked. It was closed. Adam wasn't even there. So it wouldn't matter anyway.
Yeah, but it's all about surveillance and stuff. All right. I mean,
it's not going to matter, bro, because they're going to see the same exact thing they saw. Keeping it real, bro.
Yeah, but also, like you do know in the RICO, not everything is charged. Like, for example, K-Flock just went down. Yo, his man testified that he shot at somebody. He's not charged at shooting somebody randomly. He was charged with murder and shooting someone. But there was other shootings that they testified to.
I don't know his case. Every case different. You niggas like to talk around shit. Yeah. So I would have to look. This one I read. Mm-hmm. We read 7 times on the Hunter side. All 107 pages, bro. So I know this one. I know what they're saying. I told people, I said the Meek Mill shit, I don't even know why it's in there. There's no police reports. There's no proof that ever happened. That's just dude talking.
Yeah, well, they put in for pattern of behavior, like pattern of behavior. Have you talked to Luce?
Yeah, that's just him talking.
I seen Luce.
Yeah.
Luce was on No Jumper. He was chilling.
Hey, that's on him, bro. I told him we need to stay off, but you know, hey, every man, that man grown. That man 42 years old, bro. Shit, you know. I mean, personally, I wouldn't be on it like that, but that's what he want to do. That's what he doing. A little different.
Yeah, I don't know.
Brick Baby called in and said 7 words. Hey, I'm cool. Good looking out. Hey, for the support. Boom.
Yeah, I wonder why Luce. Maybe Luce really
Come on,
don't
bro.
think it's that serious.
Why you ain't slow. Yeah. Hey, listen, we see this every 10 years or so. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't slow now, except when it's talking about you.
Right, shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, let me ask you a question. After seeing this, like whether it's Clubhouse or like, you know, Adam and Wack show, do you feel like, or do you even regret like because some people like, you know, they try to get on you.
I don't regret a motherfucking thing because I ain't did nothing.
No. Well, they feel like for example, Luce is a man.
Man, can't nobody feel like nothing, nigga. Fuck them, nigga. My kids is grown. Nigga, all my kids is grown. Nigga, I'm not no babysitter. You a babysitter?
No, I'm not. I'm definitely not.
Okay, well, whoever out there claim I think I need to be a babysitter, I don't pass out motherfucking battlefield bean pies, and I don't knock on no door with no Bible in my hand. So, nigga, I'm not no babysitter.
Well, I think they were saying that like Luce was mad that you were talking about some fingernail shit before, and comes to find out it's the fingernail shit that put him in jail. So Luce might be mad at you or some shit.
But put who in jail? What are you talking? What Luce got to do with some fingernail? What are you talking about, bro?
It's in the indictment.
You ain't really. You need to go read the complaint.
No, it's all in the indictment. No, it's all in the complaint.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with no loose cannon, bro.
No, I know it doesn't, but like, if put it like this, it's one big complaint, and because
but the fingernails don't got nothing to do with it. The fingernails ain't got nothing to do with loose cannon, bro. And I don't give a fuck about what. Hey, listen, bro. You, him, or no other nigga can't tell me what I can.
No, not me. I don't care. Like, I'll be just watching. Listen, my favorite thing is when I'm listening to the 100 side and I hear he got content.
What I told Loose Cannon, he got mad that 600 was on it, right? Because the family, we played the recordings. You have the recordings.
Yeah.
Right? We played the recordings of what the family said. And you want to know what I told Loose Cannon? I said, bro, you can't be serious. You mean to tell me you're mad at 600 about reporting about something that's on the internet, and you went on there and talked about some shit that nobody ever heard before? Get the fuck out of here, bro. You can't say nothing to this man. You can't.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense too. That makes sense. Because
you cannot, bro. This dude 600 is reporting about, it's already on the internet. You went on No Jumper and said some shit the world ain't never heard. It's nowhere. So how you mad? You can't be mad at him for talking about a link. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, that's true too.
You just can't.
Nah.
On some real shit.
Now, when you're right, you're right. I'll be honest. When you're right, you're right.
Like you can't. So this is why when he said when he got at Wack ignored it. Of course. No, wait. What you say? Man, Lou's talking about that shit that's on the internet. You got the mother and daddy and TikTok going crazy. They talking about it. The audio's up, right? Right. Are you for real? You went on No Jumper and talked about some shit that nobody in the world have ever heard before.
Hey, yo, like
you can't be mad at you. That's why I paid it no attention, bro. You can't do shit your way for you, and then want to tell that man how to do it his way for him. You just can't do it, bro.
Hey, did you see? So on Twitter, and I don't know if you've seen this, but it's public now because shit, it came out on No Jumper. They got this shit where they're saying when Brick and Lou sat down, there's some interesting stuff going on in the video. Have you heard about this or no?
That shit been up 3-4 days, bro. You talking about the gun they showed in Brick waistband?
Yeah,
that shit been up 3-4 days.
I didn't know he was a felon. Like, you know, that's how they got Boosie. They could have hit him with a charge.
Bro, the nigga, yo, this was crazy, bro. I told y'all this nigga was working. He got caught with a chopper. Working? He got, this is what's working is. The dude, Sylvester Robinson, right?
Yeah. He
got pulled in 10, 11 months ago because they had him on the wiretaps picking up the extortion money that the feds was providing, right? So he got pulled in and they let him go. He left there working. They telling him, we got you on these counts. What's happening with this? He gives up the information on the murder. I drove Big U here, there, boom, boom, all this shit, right? Bro, he was still picking up the extortion money until March 14th this year, right? So
wait, March 14th? Like 2 weeks ago?
Nigga. Yes, this month.
Oh, nah.
March 14th. He's still picking it up. He never told Big U, hey, they pulled me in. Hey, this is going on. Hey, this, hey, that, hey, this, hey, that. He never told them. That's what you call working. That's why niggas be like, where the paperwork at? I'm like, bro, all you dudes are square niggas don't get it. If you get pulled in for a case, right, you got a court date. Nigga, that was 21 months. He ran around lying. Why did you lie? When I caught my case, I didn't lie. Hey, bro, I got a court date. Here go my docket number. Hey, you got a court? No, I ain't got no case. Why you lying, nigga? You said it on your show and heard him lie.
Yeah, he said it was a DA reject, but
reject in Compton Court.
Yeah, but if it was a DA reject, you would have meant it was
to Compton Court.
Yeah, it would have meant it was a state case at first, which it wasn't a state case, right?
That was cap. It never went to state. It always was at the feds. Always.
Wait. How did you know? Did you know at that time it was at the feds, or you just didn't know?
Yeah, I knew it was at the feds. I've been telling y'all for a year and a half, hey, bro, this bitch ass nigga got a motherfucking AK case. The feds got him on. He ain't been to court. He denying it. The nigga working.
Wait. Were you guessing it was at the feds?
What?
Were you guessing? Like, yo, you're like, nah, the feds.
No, I knew it was at the feds. I knew him and 600 was tight. He called 600 when they let him go and told 600, go pull up the content from a year and a half ago, bro.
I seen that. I did see that, bro. I seen that.
Bro, Big U got a RICO coming. It ain't a 60 RICO. It's a Big U RICO. He tell us this in June, bro, of 2023. It's a fact. Come to find out, Big U got picked up in June of 2023 to get his DNA drawn. Now, this is what I know. The feds...
Wait, how you know he got picked up for his DNA?
It's in the paperwork that you ain't read that I sent to you. It's in the fucking paperwork.
Oh, you found out from... No, I thought you knew before then. No, I know what you're saying. Okay.
No.
Did you know before then?
We knew he got picked up when the family told us.
Oh, okay. Sure. Okay. That makes sense.
Right? When the family told us. But Brick told us it ain't a 6-0 RICO coming. It's a Big U RICO coming. Man, the fans ain't gonna tell you that about a nigga from your hood unless you working with them. They too scared you gonna alert them. Now, when the Brick Baby paperwork comes out, June 23rd, 2023, AK-47, 2 guns, 100 rounds. There go what Wack been saying. This nigga ain't had no court date. You run around here lying to people, telling people you ain't got no case. DA reject. No, nigga, you been hot. And every nigga know if you hot like that, you supposed to let niggas know you hot. When you don't lie about that.
So you think he was working like an undercover confidential informant?
Working, bro.
Brick, baby?
There's probably a few niggas in jail right now. You know what I'm saying?
You think Brick put niggas in jail?
I know that for a fact. He was only one way. He was where he working.
Damn. Brick got my number one time. Like, we had a good conversation. He was like, yo, I got fuck with you. I'm into the content game now, man. I'm not
on the
into
phone
the
with you because he want to be cool with you. Follow the leader. When me and you both know act, you get on the phone with that nigga 3 minutes. Right? The nigga has not shook the art of fake gang banging to do what we do.
No,
He don't think fast enough. He don't talk fast enough. The nigga stay high. He just, nigga, you got upper level, you got lower level.
Wait, what? You think the nigga really like? I know you don't really fuck with him. So
No,
you
for a fact,
you think he's working?
Ask your chat how long I've been saying this. Ask him. What the exact date?
How long Wack been saying Brick Baby been working? Because I think people thought you were just trolling.
Look, with the actual date. They gonna tell you about a year and a half. I'm telling you.
So let me ask you, if he's working, why? Like, do they gotta pick him up now? Like, why not just let him still work?
Well, I mean, you know, they got their reasons. You gotta ask them. I done seen this 100 times. Dale, the one they was extorting, he told me he had to go for sentences in December. Right? But that was cap. He working. He was still working, doing the extortion play. I got exclusive content with dude telling me he got to go for a sentence.
Exclusive content. Wow.
Dude ain't finna never go to jail. We did our research on him, pulled his work. He caught a dope case in 2020, and he been working ever since. We got all his work now. We tracked down when he went to work. He caught a dope distribution case, cocaine, in 2020. We got all the work. Exposes.
Damn.
Yeah. We didn't track everybody down.
That nigga hate the Rolling 60.
Okay, when did they go back?
Hold on. Wait.
The hell out of him. He brought him down.
Because this is my man. I'm telling you, I really like. And by the way, you put him on to me. Pause, because you're the reason why I ever interview him first. Because you did a fake out. You did a fake out on me. You were like, I want you to interview this guy, and I said, Wack, I'll do it if you are with him. And you didn't take the flight, but I still interviewed him. But it turned out to be Loose Cannon, and Loose is one of the most entertaining people in the world. But you put him on.
I definitely did that.
Oh, don't tell me Loose is working. It's going to break my heart.
Loose on, motherfucker. You set Loose up to tell those stories about extortions and robberies and kidnappings that he did on behalf of Big U. You set all of them up, nigga. You go back and watch Wack, how you look at that nigga. Huh? You said like you gave him opportunity to feed his family. Oh, bullshit. You was trying to bring down the Rolling 60s. And I never seen no shit like that. How he turned the Rolling 60s against each other, 600. And the Lil Rose and all these things, like, damn, they letting Wack operate like this? They did that shit, bro.
Because I can't imagine him in the interrogation room screaming out.
I don't know where that come from, bro.
No, he's not doing what Brick doing, right? Please, don't tell me that. Please.
Nah, Loose just got arrested when he got arrested.
Oh, okay.
Loose ain't never denied when he got arrested. Brick was the one that, bro, anytime a nigga denying when they got arrested and what they got arrested for, and we gonna find it in this exact, you ain't right.
Why am I hearing somebody said there's a fake rumor going around that Brick was confronted and somebody tried to stab him?
He got confronted, he PC'd up.
No way. Stop it, Wack.
Brick, you're making that.
Brick a gangster.
Go on your computer and see if you can pull him up. I bet you can't.
What? You saying I can't?
Go on there.
I can't pull up Zaire Mitchell?
Man, you shouldn't be able to pull him up right now.
Hold on. Now, okay. Could you explain? So according to that story that people have with it, they're saying that it's because of the Dirk thing. But like, I thought him and Dirk.
OTF niggas try to get at it.
I heard him and Dirk was like mad cool. Like he was like an honor member of OTF.
Bro, it's his comment that put the light on him.
Oh, he got it hot for them.
That's a fact.
Wack for this shit.
Oh shit! Well, I'm trying to find him.
Put in Eugene Henley. I bet you could pull him up.
Hold on, I gotta figure this out. All right, let's look at some inmates. We trying to find There's no way they got my
This
man
nigga's a villain,
Brick
bro.
Baby
A
working though.
disgusting, diabolical
Hey, bro, I don't
villain.
see what y'all feed off into all
They
the
should have
talking
never,
and
bro. This
Hold on.
Suge and Big U discussed. They didn't blame themselves. They created this nigga. They created this nigga. This nigga wanted to be both of them niggas and sat up under them and did whatever them niggas said. And as soon as he got the opportunity, he double crossed both of them and tried to ruin both of them and torn the rest of his business. This the Frankenstein that Suge and Big U created. Wack 100. They created this nigga, bro.
Oh no, I found him. I found it. It said 37. He's in MDC, but we don't know if he's PC'd up though. But you saying he's PC'd up? Holy!
They said that. They said them dudes tried to holler at him. I don't know.
You think he's the reason why Dirk and them got? Well, obviously they were gonna.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why he got hot. He definitely.
So you think that he came on No Jumper and he basically he shined a light on that situation that helped the feds?
Hey, bro. All of us thought it was a bad weed deal, and you know it.
God damn. I mean, you kind of right.
Academics, keep it real.
If he's saying Brick Baby shine a light on Dirk, which is true, you shine a light on. Nobody knew the intricate details of Big U, the Greg program, and his dirty extortion plays on the West Coast until Wack started talking about it, and then Wack started giving members of the Rolling 60s, any member of the Rolling 60s that's disgruntled, Wack gave him a microphone. They was gonna destroy Big U, nigga. He made him a YouTube star and a sensation. They could live off the YouTube channel if they was willing to destroy Big U. You know. He shine a light on all their crimes, nigga. That's serious business. So he need to watch what he's saying about Brick Baby, because everything he's saying Brick Baby did to Lil Durk and them, that's the fuck he did to the Rolling 60s.
We all thought it was a bad drug deal.
So do you think he said it because he was already working, or did he start working after? Like when he started, when he
I
get back?
think he's a dummy. I think he's a dummy, bro. He's a dummy, bro. You know what I'm saying? His grandfather is a retired cop. You know, he got shit. I'm learning all kind of shit about the dude.
Really?
This the wrong nigga to let win a war, bro.
Yo, I heard you on I think back on Fig, bro. And
they gotta get rid of this nigga.
His grandfather is an ex-deputy chief, nigga.
Yo, I heard you on back on Fig, and like you said some of them got denied bail. How you know that?
Nigga, because they wound a bail hearing.
Oh shit!
No.
Louis County got
when at Jay Prince, Big U, Big Meech. Yeah, hey man, hey, this nigga not leaving. No, this nigga not leaving no stones unturned. This is a disgusting ass diabolical criminal, bro. You know, and the people absolutely building him up. They building his ass up. They want all of these people locked back up. And Wack is on the job to do all that type of disgusting shit.
Got denied a bail. Brick Baby got denied a bail. And Big U got denied a bail. Martin got bail. The bitch got bail. The nigga Sylvester got bail. And the dude up top, Hop or Braxter, whatever, he got bail.
Damn. So if they're gonna sit for the whole time, which I guess anybody with maybe like a violent charges, they might not get bail at all, right?
It might not, you know. That's on the feds.
Man, I want Luce to get out, man. I like Luce. I need Luce back on YouTube. Yo, you and his beef was fake though, right?
Luce let Wack play him, bro.
I don't do fake beefs, bro.
Well, not like fake, but like
you ain't never.
Luce is only locked up because he let Wack put that microphone in front of his face to put him on academics, put him on the biggest hip hop. Man, imagine this: put him on academics, put him on no jumper to tell the extortion plots that were Big U. And the feds told you that's what corroborated what the weed shop owner was saying. Without him corroborating, they didn't have the evidence. That's crazy, bro. Wack did that to that motherfucking man, niggas. That man wasn't. Wack is smart. That man wasn't gonna say those pieces to the puzzle to hook Big U and them ass up and help the feds. And he a casualty of Wack war. Wack probably, didn't have no problem with Luce, but he just a casualty to Wack going after Big U.
But no, I don't do that type of funny ass shit.
No,
bro.
He wasn't mad at you though, because I think he was acting like he was mad at you. I'm like, it's not what you mad at Wack.
I don't know what a nigga was acting like, bro, but I don't play like that at all. I don't play like that. that subtracts from what it is.
Luke's gonna have to cooperate.
Yeah.
His ass finished.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I don't play like that, bro. Like that's like you waking up in the morning and I'm just going at you talking about you know what you did. Why you say that about R&B? You're like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, bro. You got to remember, we are who we are, right? You see what I sent to your text?
Hold up.
We are who we are, bro. You get what I'm saying? So my mind's not on, like, what could I do next? I'm just me. Have a conversation, I fuck around on Clubhouse, do my no jumper shit, continue my day. And it just naturally happens. Right now, you're not putting thought into it. You're just having a conversation.
Yeah.
You don't sit around and say, what stunt could I pull? Or what? That ain't what we do, bro. It's not what we do. You're calling it a fake beef. You know why? Because nothing he said made sense.
Yeah, that's true. He ain't really. I was like, why is he so mad at you?
Nothing he said made sense. Well, I mean, I get it. We all seen this happen before. I ain't slow, but you know, I don't never let.
Wait. You think you was trying to pull a Hassan Campbell? Remember when Hassan just turned bad on you?
There it go.
Why would he do that though?
I don't know. Maybe he felt like I don't know what he thought. I don't know.
You're the plug for everything.
Hey, listen, I ain't tripping. Hey, yo, I'm not. You know what I'm not tripping.
Hey,
some people have their own thoughts, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whatever them thoughts may be, that's their thoughts.
Does the Adam and Wack show?
See, I thought that was a fake play Luce was running when he was beefing with Wack at 600. It wasn't fake. When them two niggas mentioned the murder in Vegas, Luce was shocked, like, oh shit, this can get some niggas killed because that's an open murder case, and they knew that wasn't fake. That absolutely, and them niggas was saying, "Big, you done it." I didn't even know what to think of it until the feds swooped them niggas' ass and brought the murder up. I was shocked, but Luce wasn't. No, Luce like, oh shit, these niggas is absolutely finna get niggas locked up. But it was too late. They was finna hook his ass up too.
Go down this week as usual, or do y'all switch shit up?
Nah, what you mean?
I'm expecting Adam to be spooked. I'm not even gonna lie. If I'm him, I'll be spooked.
Man, spooked for what? Adam don't do nothing wrong, bro.
No, it's not about him doing anything wrong. It's just that, you'll put it like this. Even a square motherfucker that don't do nothing wrong, he get pulled over by the cops, or the cops approach him in a certain sense. He gets spooked. That's how it goes.
His name ain't got nothing to do with nothing. They probably asking him about some footage or shit like that. They're not asking him about his involvement in something. He don't care. Adam don't give a fuck. Adam don't do nothing wrong, bro.
I'm wondering why he called from jail and he was talking about the Tokyo Tony shit. You ain't see that? He called it no jumper.
I mean, yeah, there's like, bro, it's a bunch of shit going on. I don't even get it. But, that's just me. When I'm in jail, I'm focusing on protecting my assets, downsizing, making sure my legal's covered and some money on my books, protecting my life. I'm not thinking about social media.
Would you help him out with either some bail money or lawyer money if it needed or it got to that point?
Who?
I guess the only person you're kind of cool with is Luce on that whole list.
Help who? What you talking about?
To say he needed some money for whether a lawyer or maybe he gets a bond, and would you help out? Or
bond out Keefe D, Nick.
I mean, it all depends on what it is. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm one of these type of dudes, bro. I'm loyal to what's loyal to me. I ride for what rides for me.
Let's keep his mouth shut and don't.
I disregard what disregards me. It's that simple. I'm not attached to anything, bro. Doing time in prison has fucked me up. I can detach from anybody.
Man,
a kid, a parent, a woman. I numb myself. It's like you ain't never there. Don't matter.
Prison created me a cold-hearted monster. Bitch, why did you go to prison then?
One of my mechanisms, one of my survival mechanisms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How do you think Big U probably like his first 24 in? Like, how do you think that was? Because Big U was like a top street dude. Like he spent some time in jail too, right? Like is it like back to his normal instincts?
It take about 10 days. After about 10 days, you set in, you back. He did like 12 straight this last straight, so about 10 days he be all the way full stride. After 30, the reality sets in. At about 90 days, it's like he never left.
Oh shit! Hey, have you spoke to Big U's family or no? Or did they probably just hate you at this point?
I mean, I don't know what they do, bro.
You try to do them a solid still. You did try to do a solid.
I tried.
You tried. The only thing you fucked up, Wack, you should have told him. You told him because what I realized is that Big U stopped either coming to the crib as frequently or he started being elusive, right? What you should have told him is to get to Mexico. You had him staying down there to Double Tree or wherever the fuck you was staying just now at the crib.
No,
you should have told him to get to Mexico.
No, that was really for him to go and turn you up, start getting your affairs in order.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's why you were sending. I thought you were trying to tell him to like, dip to Switzerland. Go like
he ain't got the proper resources, bro.
Wack said he put the man killed a young man on the internet to help him. Put that man business out there to actually help him though. That's diabolical. And they said it was a smooth, calm voice. This is a nigga. He gonna get it. He gonna get it one day.
He don't got them kind of resources. You got it.
All that, man.
Your passport, all that type of shit. Your passport is flagged.
Yeah.
Anywhere you go, they gonna know you there.
Wack, I didn't know Big U was like that though. Like he got murders. You always said he wasn't like that. They're saying he basically like
he shot a kid, bro, in the face, bro. I don't know.
Wait, how old was the kid?
21. This
That's
a kid
a grown man.
Live with him. Man, nah, bro. Not a kid that used to live with you, bro. I don't see that like that.
That's a YN.
Nah.
I wonder why everybody just told on him like that. How come the nigga who drove him to Vegas just told on him?
Because he ain't no street dude, and they put him in there. When the dude like in his mid-50s with motherfucking, he go to motherfucking dialysis every other day. You know what I'm saying? In his mid-50s, he ain't no street dude. He ain't never been to the penitentiary. Ain't never did a day.
If I'm Big U, when I'm fighting this case, I'm going to be like, listen, how old is Big U?
58.
I'm going to have my lawyer say this in court. Yo, I'm 58 years old. You mean I lifted up a 220-pound male and dragged him on the side of the highway?
You ain't no 220.
I don't know how much the dude weigh, but
I'm a little bitty dude, 120 pounds.
Yeah, but I'm gonna use my age and say I'm elderly and I got a bad back. I can't do it.
You can't use your age. That don't mean nothing when you still showing you lifting weights in the backyard.
Oh, you be doing that?
Yeah, you can't use your age, bro. And you got the fucking people saying you show back up to the studio drenched in sweat.
Would you, I know he's incarcerated, but would you ever forgive Big U and
forgive? What you mean forgive, bro?
Because y'all don't like each other. Come on, it's clear.
What?
It's clear like y'all haven't been on the best of terms.
Hey, bro, do you know why? Because I'm the only nigga that went at him. Everybody else been scared of me. Nigga crossed me, tried to backdoor me. I told him, "Fuck you."
He went at him by telling him.
And I started exposing him.
Do you think this is a rightful end for y'all back and forth?
What you mean?
I mean, like
bro, whatever that nigga had going on, he had going on, bro. It is what it is. Like
no, I'm only saying,
Big U actually a victim of is more than one way to skin a cat. He couldn't see. Wack couldn't defeat that man in no war. Big U was too strong. But in them dirty politics, them niggas playing, wasn't no rules. You see what I'm saying? And Wack used that against Big U and actually brought him down with it. It wasn't no rules. Big U did not use the one thing he had, the muscle. And all that bitch punching and kicking Wack when y'all see him, that wasn't enough to stop this man, bro.
Saying that? Because if a nigga I don't like get locked up, nigga, I be celebrating, nigga. I'm popping bottles. It's a celebration.
Hey man, it's a risk. Every nigga could go to jail any day.
You're right. But at least when the nigga that don't like you, that was probably behind the scenes trying to, you know, plot to try to hurt you or
we ain't tripping that. Hey, bro, academic. Let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm. If we go to jail, I'm celebrating. It's like, yo, me catch a RICO, y'all don't even want to see
how he sent the nigga over there. See, bro, y'all just be some scary motherfuckers.
And Wack, I got a list of niggas. If they catch a RICO, the stream I'm loading up, niggas
you
wouldn't
see
even
how
want to
he
see
sent the nigga over there every week to go extort that dude?
Yeah.
Why you think he ain't send nobody at Leah every week? Dude, no. I don't know nobody worrying about dude, bro.
Maybe he did, though. Maybe he did. Them niggas just couldn't do whatever.
Nah, he ain't sending nobody. He know, because he know if you miss, it's going to be hell to pay. He know that.
Yeah, you move militants, so maybe he had niggas watching you, but them
too
niggas,
much.
Yeah, maybe them niggas was watching you, but they're like, damn, man, we ain't about to do nothing because shit, you know?
I ain't listen. Dude fuck with who he fuck with, but end of the day, you know, you got a family over there, minus a child.
Hey,
ugly over there, bro.
Hey, how does this affect like West Coast and like, because people feel like this arrest in terms of a gang, this and third, everybody else is gonna take notice, lay low, or everybody, you know, it's like one of them joints where everybody scatter. Is this kind of affecting how people are moving, how they're looking at shit, how they're gonna, you know?
Hell no. For what, bro? That nigga was in the grid program, extorting niggas for $500 and $1,000, paying for pussy.
He wasn't paying for damn pussy. He was paying for box. What? Big U?
I'm jealous of that.
He was paying for what you mean? Where you think sex trafficking came from?
Oh, I thought he was just selling the chicks. Like he was having the girls, you know, just kind of sell the box. You know what I mean?
No, he was fucking the bitch who was the sex trafficker. The taco truck bitch, Monty. He fucking her.
He want the man wife mad at him while he locked up.
I think he put a baby in the bitch.
Really? And he was paying for it.
She pregnant right now. It's in the paperwork.
Hey, Wack, why you say that Brick Baby's wife was smashing a Paru, man? That's disrespectful, Wack. You got to stop it.
True. You want to bet?
What?
You want to bet?
How the hell could I bet if his wife was smashing a Paru, bro?
Oh, there's always a bunch of ways to show you that. What's bet 100,000?
Nah, I'm good. Damn.
And a homie. And a homie from NHB20. She know.
Wack, you know what people always say? How the fuck do you know all of these information?
I am who I am, bro. People call me, they tell me shit. That's it. Like, they pay attention. Anything going with my name, people see it, they call me. Hey, bro, boom, 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 bam. Hey, I got this. Hey, I got that. Hey, I got this. I got that. It's that simple.
God damn. All right. Wack, I was just checking in with you, man. I can't, like, again, I'm going to try to hit Adam and charges for the likes of Brick Baby, Loose Cannon, and of course the guy who they place at the top, Big U. Again, I've said this. I hope, you know, in the interest of me, and people usually accuse me of not doing this, but I don't want black men to be like literally signing themselves up for jail with their own stupidity. I hope LA podcasting changes. I get it. Y'all are all gang affiliated for the most part, and y'all love being on there. talking about DPs and all type of fuckery and all type of politics and what words offend y'all. But please keep that shit in the streets, okay? The kids that are watching you and the people that are watching you are entertained by your foolery and coonery, but they're even more amused by your indictment. And the reality of it is, you know, if you got a job, whether you get employed by No Jumper or whoever else, that little 100,000, actually, he's not paying y'all 100,000. You're gonna have to pay 150,000 for a RICO. That's a going price for a RICO these days with a good lawyer or a decent lawyer. So again, what are you doing it for? So I hope LA podcasting realizes that, listen, this gang culture, y'all have now became the sacrificial lamb of what people thought Chicago was. And I'm not saying this with trying to be on a soapbox, but I hold no blame and no guilt towards Adam 22 or even a Vlad TV. Y'all are, the podcasters are creating their own podcasts. They're going on Clubhouses. They're dying to tell people what they've done, what gang they're in. They argue all day in a violent, threatening sense, throwing up all these sets, basically affirming that they're still active. They have done crimes, and they think because it might be a year or two removed, they're absolved. All while, this is how it works in a RICO. You may have stopped doing crime, but you're still claiming a gang, and other niggas in the gang are doing crimes, which means you're basically doing. Hold up. Let's see. Which means you're basically like setting yourself up. So please, you know, with all due respect, LA showed me so much love. I love you guys in LA, but the gang podcasting has got to stop. Like, you know what I mean? Again, for a long time, I was watching LA gang podcasts happen, and I'm like, I thought it was completely fake. I thought everybody was lying, because to me, it didn't make sense that only in LA podcasting, there is all these arguments all the time. LA ain't that damn big. And there's not one fade caught yet. We don't know one fade that's ever been caught, ever. And there's a few fades that were caught, but supposedly they were fictional. It's impossible. Chicago don't move like that, niggas get shot. Jacksonville don't move like that, niggas die. Memphis, them niggas, they keep it in the music and in the streets. Even Atlanta, you ain't gonna see it, niggas just get knocked off. LA is the only place when they got a beef, they tie their red rag, their blue rag real tight around their neck, and they pick up a podcast mic to tell their crimes. It's crazy, and I want y'all to stop. This indictment should be a wake-up call. Please stop self-snitching. Now, if you don't stop self-snitching, I'm going to still sit here and be thoroughly entertained, and I'll wait for the next indictment. Anyway. Did y'all see this shit, yeah? This is crazy. Now, let me tell you how much podcasting became so much of this, you know, beef ecosystem in this podcast, in the West Coast podcasting games, right? Check this out, chat. For example, and again, I'm not putting out nothing that's not already out there. I don't want nobody to call me the feds. Again, my new thing, I keep telling y'all, I said to Meek Mill, y'all are the stupid niggas. Meek Mill said that it's the blogs and it's the people like academics that send in street dudes to jail. No, it's not, my guy. If you are a street nigga, why would you take up a job as a podcaster? If all you could provide insight on is street shit and crimes, we're going to have to be accountable. Meek Mill, we all know the only nigga that has recorded a negative IQ. He literally was saying that it's people like me that send people like him to jail, but the last time he got sent to jail over popping a wheelie, he posted the crime to Twitter himself. I had to show him the proof. The police, he did a wheelie. The police showed up. He was not there. He was not on the scene. The police, through their investigation, seen Meek Mill post a video at the same location that matched the same time, and then went and locked him up. He posted his own evidence for him to get locked up. He don't take accountability of posting it. He take accountability. No, he blames the blogs who reposted it. No. Again, I've one of my old models from when I used to do, you know, the War in Chirac, but really I had a Crimes Fail channel. I always said, if not for the crime, some niggas need to be locked up for their stupidity. If not for the crime, take him for the stupidity. So this is really my calling card call. This is me begging and pleading. I think I like Loose Cannon. I like Brick Baby. I don't know Big U. But I watch with LA podcasters. All y'all do is put shit on your dead homies, on your gang. Y'all tell about who ran down on who upped it on who. Then y'all basically think y'all speaking in hieroglyphics, but you basically co-sign who got shot or who killed who. And all I'm saying is, please stop picking up. If you're gonna pick up a podcast mic, just pick up a pen and a pad and just go down there to interrogation room. Enough is enough. All right. Now, again, when this podcast environment of the LA has gotten so bad that I thought this was utterly ridiculous. So apparently, this is Brick Baby over here on the right. This is Loose Cannon on the left. They were beefing, threatening each other, claiming when they saw each other, they were going to do A, B, C, and D to each other. Eventually, of course, the beef didn't culminate with a squabble up, as Kendrick would like to say. It wasn't I need to get that head up or fade. None of that. It culminated with a podcast episode on No Jumper. Okay, that's it. That's another reason I thought all this shit was fake. I'm like, everybody got to be this guy. Everybody's playing a role, right? Because there's no way y'all are claiming when y'all see each other, y'all gonna do A, B, C, and D. You're gonna do whatever. And
in the morning,
all this is being ended with podcasting. Well, this is why the feds love it. Because here's the thing, Brick Baby, who's a felon. Number one, the beef he had with this Loose Cannon guy is real. Rather than not exploit it via online, rather than staying away from or talking to your employer, Adam 22, to say, hey, listen, it's a real situation. I don't want to exploit it. People could die. People could also go to jail. I work for you and you're my friend. Could you please, let's keep this off of here. Let's keep the streets in the streets. This should culminate with a podcast episode. They're sitting across from each other. And to the point where the tensions are so high that Brick Baby, who now we know is a felon, was actually carrying a firearm on his waist while he's doing a podcast. Now, this video is now came out, or people point out the fact that he's carrying a firearm, where they're saying, check this out. This was 16 hours before he was picked up by the feds. So LA podcasting has gotten to the point where it's like, let's meet with our op in a podcast room and have weapons that we shouldn't have while the camera's filming, while we're making subliminal threats and having passive-aggressive energy, okay? All while the feds are kicking their feet up and they're laughing, saying, ain't no fucking way. Keep in mind, Lil Boosie got charged for being on live with what looked like a gun in his waist. These guys are popping up to podcasts with the weapon. Just check this out.
Think about trying to do nothing to me after this podcast because I got a gun.
Whose voice is this?
Done on me. That's what.
Remember, Wack said, Adam ain't never seen Brick with no gun. No, he said that. Wack just saying anything because he's nervous about what's going on up there. Yeah, Adam done seen you and your partners with plenty of guns up there too. That's why the FBI pressing Adam for those videos. But remember, Wack said, Adam ain't never seen Brick with no gun. Oh, you mean the night that before Brick got locked up, Adam didn't see him sitting across from him with a gun on him? Come on, Wack.
That's what I heard. And so in this next clip, we're going to actually see the gun. We're going to see Slam. He's going to show it. He's going to lean back, purposefully showing the butt of the Slam to Loose Cannon.
Oh, the M95 for show.
All right, M30, either one. Boo!
What about both?
By the way, I like both guys as well. Like, I don't want to act like I'm speaking down on them. I really like both guys. Loose Cannon, I really think he's hilarious. But again, I don't want to act like I'm speaking down the LA region. I think there's so many talent. Like, for example, AD. I think AD is a talented person at communicating and giving his opinion. It doesn't always have to be about street shit. I think he could talk about other things.
Loose got his hand in his motherfucking hoodie. We all know about that. Loose got his hand on the gun. It's like some OK Corral, Wild Wild West shit. Adam playing with motherfucking gas right here.
It's social issues or whether it's just music. You get what I'm saying? Like street guys, I'm not telling you not to get in podcasting, but just don't go to podcasting to talk about street shit. That's the only thing I'm saying. Again, I think Wack 100 is probably one of the only people who I could say is really a shrewd, above the shoulders thinker that is navigating this shit very well. We've never heard Wack really just say some incriminating shit about himself. And
That's a
I'm
lie.
pretty sure he's also like very
That's a
cautious.
lie. Wack said he gave the Roller 60s guns. He had to dump the guns off to Big U because Big U wasn't a big boss like him, and Big U couldn't get him. Wack said he was the real boss who had to drop the guns off to Big U. Now, Big U is in a federal RICO with murder, mayhem, extortion, all that shit. I would think that's pretty incriminating that the boss of this federal RICO, he's not a bigger boss than you, and you got to give the boss the trafficked weapons. I think that's pretty incriminating.
Just aware, because if these guys got picked up, I would imagine that they're looking into Wack as well, right? Like, let's be honest, right?
Oh, shout out again to our boys over at
Wack can't play up.
Fried.
We know
because
they definitely dictated the stream.
The gummies did their thingy thing. That's a fact.
Yeah.
We had some.
Okay. And if you gotta do a podcast with a nigga you claim you don't like, that you have to have your gun in your waist, please, brother, don't do it. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. And this is not an LA thing. This is nothing. It's everywhere. If your issues, like your street issues, shouldn't be solved in a podcast.
Adam set them clowns up.
It should be solved in private.
But he played them.
And if y'all want to go fight and do whatever, go do it. But don't do it with like the best cameras in the world. And again, I'm going to be very honest. Truthfully, I'm going to be very honest. Again, I haven't asked Adam.
I told you, bro, after Adam played these niggas and said, come on, man, this would be good content for y'all to come sit down for one another. Nothing gonna happen to no jumper. Both of y'all can bring y'all guns, but I got my security here too. The feds didn't have to find these niggas. The feds didn't have to find them. All they had to do was follow them home after this no jumper interview, and then just arrest them at 4 in the morning.
But hold
on. Revolutionary salute to Torrid for the donation to the war chest. Revolution is a way of life. Absolutely appreciate the love, family salute.
I was listening to Wack today. He was on Clubhouse and he was like, they were, him and like, he got like 1 million spies. And they were saying, why do you think, because they already had the indictment, why didn't they raid no jumper? I have a theory about that. And this is for Adam, I would imagine. Again, I got nothing against Adam. Adam's my guy. If the feds don't subpoena surveillance footage from Adam's warehouse where he shoots no jumper, where maybe they could add more charges like, wait, do we see Brick Baby having a gun in his hand? Do we see these gang members doing things that we could add to an indictment? Listen, the feds aren't stupid. A simple indictment subpoena could get that from no jumper, or at least attempt to. If they don't do that, it leads me to what Wack said. Well, what the other person asked Wack, why didn't they if both guys got locked up, why didn't they just raid no jumper and lock him up? The next thing it leads, so here's the other part. If they don't subpoena no footage, security,
at least raid no jumper when I could follow them home and raid their houses where they may have more guns, more drugs, more felons. Where they going? This was the perfect ploy right here. Get these clowns up here, and follow them home, bust them 4 in the morning. Great operation. Nobody resists.
footage from Adam from the no jumper warehouse. It's only because the feds look at that as an asset. Remember, I told you. Because you know why you don't lock up these 2 niggas there and kick the door down at no jumper? Because you spooked the niggas at no jumper. And if you're looking at no jumper as the place where gang members come to tell on themselves, you don't want to spook no jumper. No jumper, again, I'm not saying no jumper is working with the feds. Not saying that at all. But no jumper becomes the place where the feds are saying, this is a safe haven for the gang members to confess. We're not going to spook them. They're going to stop. So I would believe the feds would probably weigh this and say, we're not going to raid no jumper. We'll catch these niggas somewhere else. They might not even subpoena no jumper. You know why? Because anything legal I would spook anybody. Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh, they want the surveillance video of the last 30 days of what we've been doing in here. And that's a place that gang members frequently come in and out of. So I personally believe that the feds look at No Jumper as a bed and a haven for suspected criminals and gang members to confess. It's a hot boxed 4K camera podcast confessional room, and they're not going to fuck that up.
See, Adam, fuck that nigga, bro. Imagine Brick being out on federal bond, nigga, working or not working, and now they got you with a gun on your waist up at your so-called job. That man done, cooked, ain't no beating none of it. There you go. They got you right here with your gun on your waist. And they gonna want to know where that, if they didn't pick him up with that gun, they gonna want to know where's that gun at. Where they're gonna ask, where can we find this gun that you, Brick can't play no games with me. They're gonna ask you, where can we find this gun that you had on you? Is that Adam gun? Is that the security? Who did you hand this gun to? Because we followed your ass from No Jumper to your house. So if they didn't bust him with this gun, they're gonna ask him, where can we find this weapon? You on federal bond. Where can we find this firearm right here?
Keep telling all yourselves, if you ask me. Could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Good fun, good clean fun.
Are y'all noticing the patterns?
I like to believe that you're the
Yeah.
Okay, so not the best thing. Okay, so before the interview, he sent a warrant to Brick.
Buster, why are you sitting there lying and trying to put it on Adam? So listen, let's check this out. So instead of you waiting across the street or waiting in a parking lot, you leave with people that said it's mandatory phase with me? You know how I come.
Pause.
Stop acting like that. Use a Buster. Use a sweetie pie.
Sweetie!
But you go 2 hours away on Cam Capone the same day me and Wack supposed to sit down with you and had an interview. And you just come up with this whole entire narrative. Oh, sweetheart, you can't change it. Use a mark. You didn't want to fight. You didn't want to sit across.
Okay.
So Fats, right? My homie Fats.
You talking about another situation?
You know, I'm talking about the same situation.
The situation is happening when Black Sam busts in the air.
No, he did bust in the air, but
now, I want y'all to understand something. I told you, Wack grabbed Loose Cannon and took him on a tour, podcast to podcast, to tell incriminating stories about Big U. He did it on purpose. He did it on purpose. Loose Cannon just so happened to get caught up in telling stories he thinking was just going to incriminate Big U and hooked himself up. So now we're going to listen to Loose Cannon. But understand, the only reason Loose Cannon is here is because Wack wanted to bring down Big U and got Loose Cannon too.
So Fats, right? My homie Fats.
You talking about another situation?
You know, I'm talking about the same situation.
The situation is happening when Black Sam busts in the air.
No, he did bust in the air, but Big U tried to fire on Fats.
Fats put him on his pockets.
And then Fats put him on his pockets.
I got a call on that one.
When they got upset and he made the song, I don't rap.
That song never came out.
It did come out.
It did come out?
It did come out.
Okay.
I don't know, it wasn't never pushed as a song, but it came out. And I mean, I don't rap, I scrap. He's supposed to make a diss song about me. Well, I ain't no rapper, I'm a scrapper.
Nip had an altercation with him in the studio or whatever. Big U was like, is this song about me? He was like, yeah, it's about you, cuz. So Big U threw the water bottle at him, right?
Show your face. Show your face, please. With sugar on top.
All right, y'all. Now, with the recent RICO indictment that led to Big U's arrest, along with other Rolling 60s Crip gang members, it seemed like it opened a new can of worms for Big U. And by that, I mean now people are starting to pay more attention to videos, social media posts, and other gestures by Big U that look suspect and calling him out on it now that they know what they know thanks to the indictment that's been handed down. One of the biggest side eyes they've been getting recently is due to the video of him going live with a few of his friends right after news got out that Nipsey passed away. I think the video basically speaks for itself. But then people have also pointed out that Eric Holder, who was the suspect accused of taking Nip's life, actually was cool with Big U, and they even found videos of Big U and Eric Holder from back in the day fighting with security. Y'all know when Dr. Umar says, "You don't think that's suspicious?" Well, yeah. Now, from day one, it's always been speculation that Big U and Nipsey Hussle had internal conflict, and when it came out that Nipsey passed away, rumors started flying immediately that Big U possibly had involvement. However, it couldn't be proven, so that's probably the only thing that's been saving Big U throughout the years, but that's until he will fall out with another friend of his by the name of Loose Cannon. Now, Loose Cannon have made it very clear during the No Jumper interview with Adam 22 and Wack 100 that Big U definitely may have had involvement in Nipsey's demise because he knew Nipsey was dead before anybody else, and aside from the people that was there, Big U had a lot of information. On top of all that, Nipsey's brother Black Sam did an interview, and let's just say in so many words, he explained certain things just without saying certain names, and you had to put two and two together basically to understand who he was talking about. On the flip side of that, we're going to get into this video explaining how Big U may have also had a hand in one of Nipsey's closest friends by the name of Fats, who was unalive right before Nipsey was. Now, I always tell y'all social media is going to be the downfall for a lot of these guys due to them seeking attention by posting on social media whenever something happens. Time after time, we see how many guys go down, whether it's because music lyrics, saying too much in interviews, or doing too much on IG Live, but somehow these guys still entertain the circus. Anyway, we're going to get into the video. Shout out to Toxic Media. I'm going to leave a link to the original video pinned in the comments so you guys can check out more of their content and support their platform if you like what you see. Now, before we get into the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
R.I.P. Fats. I'm 6-0. Don't tell nobody about around the tail. I'm 6-0. Don't tell Cowboy about the facts, because he'll around the tail.
R.I.P. Bolt the Fats, Nipsey Hussle's best friend.
Krusty, that was my celly in Lancaster, man. Me and him was porters, man. Lancaster building 2.
Yeah. You know what we went through. You know, we got the old footage, man. Be on there, man. Y'all gonna see Fats with big T-shirts. You know, it's been changed, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We growing. Yeah. Still going, man. It's a marathon, man. You know. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. These two right here, man. Good brothers. Nip, you know, foundation.
Yeah.
This one.
To the outside world, Fats' death is a mystery, but allegedly the hood knows. And this is how the story goes. But before we begin, please like the video. But on this situation, Big U claimed his innocence.
They say, y'all, you know, it's another new one too. I got into it with Fats. Let me give y'all the information on it. I ain't never got into it with Fats. Fats is my little homeboy. Ever in my life, me and Fats ever got into it with nobody. Never. Ever.
Lies.
Ever. So you got to figure that one out anyway. So all that
Facebook claim,
telling y'all stupid for listening to any of that. But y'all been listening and responding to this was said for the last this 6-7 years. Why you gonna stop? No, longer than that. Longer than that. Y'all was accusing me that I ain't even do. And what's funny, I wasn't even in town. So figure that one out.
Oh, see that face? Let me tell you, I always tell y'all body language, right? And these guys, they like to get on social media. They like to do this exact thing here. When something happens, they get online, and then they try to make their innocence known. But what they're doing is they're making it worse because you can always detect energy. Look at his face. Figure that one out. Trying to be funny. And they always try to use, let me tell you, when you say, oh, I was out of town and I wasn't there, that's the easiest giveaway, because you got to remember, that's an old alibi that they used to use. It don't work no more, because you could be out of town and call a hit on anybody while you in Mexico somewhere. Just because you wasn't there don't mean nothing. I think we seen that with the whole Dirk situation. So just his face and figure that one out with his eyes. I don't know, but body language never lie. And yeah, he get on so I don't know.
Well, we gonna figure it out, Big U. You can't bully us through the internet. That's that. If you figure it out, you dead look. Well, since the FBI is on your ass, we gonna figure it out. And we only getting the story from real 6-0s. Shout out to Lil Rozay. Go subscribe to him right now. But this is how the story goes. When Nipsey Hussle first got out of his contract with Big U wasn't happy. They tried everything in their power to say
Wack gave Lil Rozay a microphone too. I told you, any of the Rolling 60s who was willing to go at Big U, Wack gave him a microphone to bring this cat down.
sabotage Nipsey Hussle's career. First, by going to the studio and ripping out all the equipment.
Right. Then when I decided when my son come home from college, he want to do music. Right. So I'm like, okay, when we get the equipment, we're going to put it somewhere where we can all get to it.
So this journey, yes, there's room.
See, as you see right there, just pay attention. And the more he does interviews like that, it just explains why him and Nipsey was falling out with each other, right? Because at one point, it was low key. Nobody really knew that Big U and Nipsey had too much problems. But the more he did things like that, it kind of let us know what was going on and why it was tension between them when we all thought that it was cool.
He did that.
But just think about what he just said. It's funny how coincidentally, once his son come and want to do music, it's towards when Nipsey has just gotten out of his contract or was getting out of his contract. So now you want to take the equipment and put it somewhere. That's like bullying, right? If I know that the equipment is right here, it's in the studio, we always had this in the studio for years, and then suddenly your son come home and now you want to put it wherever you want to and think it's just going to happen like that, that's bullying.
Nipsey and Big U got into a fight. I was overseas when I heard about that.
When I left the music industry, me and Nipsey had a fallout. He had my equipment, and I wanted to use my equipment. He got mad because I got my equipment back. So then that's what
You hear what he said? He got mad because I got my equipment back. It went from, oh, I wanted to get my equipment. He was mad because I wanted to, I got it back. And I think that's where the fight happened. But we're going to get more. Remember this fight too, because we're going to talk about that after.
Conflict started. I ended up getting the equipment back and said, I'm going to move it right here at my shop on 43rd and Crenshaw. And then everybody can get there all the time. Nip, you can get to when you want to. So
but that didn't stop Nipsey, though. He was the hardest working man in the hood, recorded enough songs for the next few mixtapes. And some of the recorded songs were hits with the Compton Blood named YG. They decided to shoot a music video for one of the songs. First in Compton.
Radio show. Hey, we got neighborhood Nip in the free top. Hey, for all that bullshit, man, with Nip, ask me if Nip a real where he at. See right here, man. We 400 block sprucing. Every Nip guy I got. Treetop.
And during the shoot, Nipsey.
See, that's the real love that Nipsey had. And you also got to remember, see, this if y'all pay attention, right? In Big U's paperwork, it says that LA County was funding one of his organizations. You know, the I call them shells. But it was funding one of his companies and his organizations about giving back. But that's kind of weird because they know what he was doing now that it came out, that he was doing illegal things with it. So that's another thing. I wonder if LA County is going to be held responsible for funding pretty much an illegal organization. But if y'all remember, before Nipsey passed away, he was trying to branch the Crips and the Bloods. I forgot whatever organization he was trying to put together, and he was supposed to get funded by the LA County. How ironic is it that when he passed away, now Big U and his companies and organizations getting that same funding?
Nipsey got a call. The back door was ordered on Nipsey Hussle by Big U, but instead of filling the order, Nipsey had so much love, they gave him the heads up. Nipsey's team didn't arrive yet. Called the team, tell them turn around, head to the Marathon store. Then YG called, where you at? We got to finish the shoot. This song's a hit, guaranteed. That's when Nipsey told him, you know what? Come down to the hood. Let's shoot it down here instead. They can't backdoor me down here. And YG went on his way.
Getting it in, huh?
Oh. See? Now, so once again, we from the outside looking in, but clearly it was already tension, and they already know that Big U already tried an attempt on Nipsey's life before. Try to get him backdoor while he was, and you know what's crazy? Here's the funny thing, right? Because if he would have got him quote unquote backdoored, it would have came from a blood, nonetheless. So it would have made it seem like it's a blood versus Crip thing, when in all reality, it's not. It was a hit. Just think about how much of that goes on where we're bamboozled to believe one thing when it was really the other. It happens all the time.
Video shoot. Just read up the mixtape. Yeah, on the swag. Hey, kill my I know what it is. Man, I know what it is.
Well, during the shoot, Big U and company came through, kicking down cameras, trying their best to stop it. After the shoot, while everybody was waiting for Nip to go back to his grandma's house, Big U was at the studio. Everyone else might have been intimidated by Big U, but not Nipsey. He went to the studio and called Big U out, like, "What's up? Why you hating?" Big U started complaining, like, "You bringing the red right to the hood. And I heard you made a diss song about me, Nip." Nipsey told him straight up, "Yeah, it is about you."
That's when they got upset, and he made the song. I don't rap. That song never came out. It did come out. It did come out? It did come out. Oh. I don't know, it wasn't never pushed as a song, but it came out, and I mean, I don't rap, I scrap. And this is my neighborhood.
Listen to what he just said. So a diss song was made, and he said, "I don't rap, I scrap." Now, pay attention to the other kid that made a diss song against Big U and what happened to him and how allegedly Big U is being accused of that. Now, it's funny how shortly after that song was put out by Nips, guess what happened to him? We're going to get more into that in a few. That's just
you know what I'm saying? This is my land. This is my piece of rock. I fought for the I gave this up, and I'm still here every single day. He ain't like that. He's supposed to make a diss song about me. Well, I ain't no rapper. I'm a scrapper.
Then Big U threw a water bottle at Nipsey Hussle's face. Nipsey wasn't having it. "Big homie, let's go outside. You know what time it is. Let's run this lap."
Big U went out there like he was about to mail in the victory. He just knew he had that one. Dead homies. Bro, went out there stretching on that old MMA, mixed martial arts stuff. But that it only work in the mirror.
Yo, you know what's funny now that you say that? That mixed my I never seen somebody actually do it in a fight and be successful with it. I ain't gonna lie. We only see that in the movies, right? You can do all that taekwondo and whatever, but when it comes to a real fight, it do not work, Bucko. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm lying, I'm flying. Ask anybody. Ask the front hoods. Man, Nip maxed this dude out. Walked him up out of there until Bear Claw say, "Bro, you don't need to be fighting this young dude. Tiny Draws, get out there." Nip gave him what he wanted also.
Yeah, so basically, let's get this straight. So Nip had an altercation with him in the studio or whatever. Big U was like, "Is this song about me?" He was like, "Yeah, it's about you, cuz." So Big U threw the water bottle at him, right? So he was like, "We're gonna have to go downstairs and get down," right? So they in the middle of the street, and Nip kept just bouncing around. You get what I'm saying? Not trying to get hit or whatever, trying to fire him. So he was like, "All right, cuz I'm gonna have like my little homies come because I don't have to win for this."
Big
right?
U started harassing the marathon store until the
Now, also keep that in mind, right? This fight, keep this fight in mind because we're going to talk about that later as well. But I guess Big U thought it was going to be a cakewalk because he bigger than Nipsey. But Nipsey was kind of smart. As long as I don't let him grab me, we good. But if he grab me, I might be done.
infamous melee.
So we end up having to come talk about that. Pull up the homies, and Nip admit it's wrong, but still there's some consequences to your wrong. I came to pick him up that morning so he could get his discipline. And his brother got in the way. Talking about my brother not going nowhere.
Let me tell you, shout out to Black Sam, because Black Sam ain't stupid, right? I don't think he's a part of that gang stuff. So maybe Nipsey was going to go with Big U because he's like, you know, I'm a part of this organization. They probably going to take me to get quote unquote disciplined. I might have to go fight, whatever the case may be. I forgot what they call it. Get 3 minutes, whatever that stuff is, when the L7, whatever that is, right? But Black Sam in his head, he like, nah, I'm not letting my little brother go because he might not make it back. See what I'm saying? Nipsey probably just thought he was just going to get a little fade, run a fade with a couple dudes or whatever. Nah, Black Sam wasn't stupid. To be honest with you, if it wasn't for Black Sam, Nipsey's life probably would have been over that day. Yeah, it probably would, because he said, yo, I came to pick him up, to discipline him. Where you was going to take him? That probably would have been the last time Black Sam seen Nipsey alive again. That's a fact. So thank God he didn't go. But also, y'all pay attention that all these things are leading up to Nipsey losing his life, right? He made the diss song. He claimed, oh, I don't rap, I scrap. All right, well, he tried to scrap with him and lost that too. So what's the next thing to do, right? Allegedly.
If I was his brother, I'd have did the same thing. Like, you're not going nowhere with you. I would have did the same. But I mean, you're not from 60s though. And you're not from the hood, so you know, you can't really speak on hood business.
Nah.
And
so the next day, TD and them came and he was just doing some book or whatever like that. So they try to come, Big U tell Nip, get in the car, you're gonna go on Bryanhurst and you're gonna get in, right? Mm-hmm. Black Sim, like, you ain't taking my brother nowhere. You get what I'm saying? And he tried to pull him out the car. When he tried to pull him out the car or whatever like that, Nip looked over and he was like, listen, as long as you don't, we good. So he was like, no. So Fats, right? My homie Fats.
You're talking about another situation.
You know, I'm talking about the same situation.
The situation this happened when Black Sam bust in the air.
No, he did bust in the air, but Big U tried to fire on Fats.
Fats put him on his pockets.
And then Fats put him on his pockets.
I got a call on that one.
Now pay attention. Listen, I know I always say take what Wack say with a grain of salt, but this is loose cannon.
Wack didn't get no call on this. Luce told him everything. He want Luce to implicate Big U in the murder.
Luce Cannon was very, very good friends with Big U at a point in time before they flipped on him. He know what he's talking about. This is why this is dangerous, getting on these social media platforms, because you're talking about street business that's real. And as you can see, this is why he's in the position that he's in. But this is also more of a reason why Big U name is coming up in these guys' demises, because you have reason to, you have motive. He said Fats, who is close to Nip, pretty much socked him and put him on his pockets. I'm talking like I'm from Cali. You know what I mean? Punched him in his face, had him on the floor.
He put him on his pockets, right? So, Fats is like 5'4".
Nip seen the play and teed off on it. Oh, well, let's do it like football. Go. Teed off on that man, sidewinding. He broke out into an all-world melee. He walking this dude down. Dudes jump in, trying to pack him out. But here come Pops to the rescue with that bat. Whack-a, 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 whack-a. Ooh-wee knots all across Big U head. But Big U team was having the momentum until Fast rode in hot. Jumped out, slammed Big U.
That's when Black Sam came out, pulled out the pistol, bust in the air, trying to stop it. Somehow police arrived 30 seconds later.
How many fights I done had in this parking lot, I can't count, man. How many fights Fats had, my brother had, we can't count. How many, incidents with the police right here. Let me show you something. So, if you look where Ant's standing right there, that's where my brother was standing. And if you look where, let me show you, stand about right here. This is where the police was busting from. And police is trained shooters. Police don't miss. And you know, he busting like this in a full clip. And he didn't hit my brother at
Somehow
all.
Big U went in and went out. I guess the grid program is like a fast pass at Disneyland. Everything expedited.
That's what he feed me. Come to find out, Black Sam was off parole. Black Sam indeed had to bail out. Big U was the one that they let out. No strings attached. He turned into grid worker when all this hit the fan. He's got pulled over down the street.
The next night, they called a meeting. Both
Now, for y'all that don't know the context behind that Wack 100 interview, what they were saying is Big U may have been working with them people, right? That's been a rumor for a long time. A lot of people were saying this is why Big U was able to kind of get away from certain charges and say that he's the big homie and have people check in and he's Crip. He was allowed to do that because he had certain ties to certain things. Let's just say that. And yeah, so that's what Wack 100 is pretty much saying. When they all got locked up, Black Sam had to bail out. Everybody else had to go through a process. However, Big U himself was let out. All right.
the feds called Big U out for the fade. Big U wanted no parts of it. And you know, Big U, he can't live down embarrassment. He got to get you one way or another. What's the plan? Well, both the feds, he was running a weed shop. And you know, Big U was extorting the weed shops. He couldn't extort fats, though. So he tried every way possible. First, by attacking the weed shops.
I already called her and told her. She fine? She gonna be a glove star tomorrow. Look at your mind. She finally could buy them all. Yeah. Look good. I don't know. Trap right there. She left the village. He's so scary. Oh, things like that. She's like, get some out of here. Like, really, you just take all this. Damn, bro. I think the bait was cool.
He got to Fats by offering weed at a super discounted price. After a few deals, Fats got comfortable.
Until this one mysterious day, he get a call. I got some more flight, bro. Come outside. Man, they had security, so both the Fats in there in flip-flops and shorts, marathon shirt. He comfy, like chestnuts roasting over an open fire. He come outside in flip-flops, looking both ways, looking for this dude. Like, where he at? He said he right here on the corner of West Boulevard and 59th. Dude's still on the phone with him. Oh, you gotta walk to the corner. I'm right here on the corner. I parked over here. Dead homies. By the time he made it to that corner, he was ambushed. And that dude was the last one seen rolling off. Allegedly. Asked the trenches, though. Man, the whole city was crying.
R.I.P. Fats, man. R.I.P. Nipsey. Man, I don't think Nipsey was the same after this. And I really believe Nipsey only started rocking with Big U again because he was tired of dealing with the BS. Big U had too much power in the hood. But again, this...
Damn, so you mean to tell me after they went through all that, Nipsey and them still went back and nah, I wouldn't have did it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because I will always feel like I'm gonna be backdoored some way, somehow. We went through too much. I done whooped on you. I done made a diss song about you. My brother done shot in the air. It would have been too much for me to trust you, especially somebody like Big U, right? He's the type of dude, if you take his pride, his ego, it's over. Because that's pretty much all he has. He's the big guy. He's the guy. So if you take that from him and you embarrass him, somehow, some way, he has to get back.
This is all alleged, but what's not alleged is I got proof of Cowboy backdooring Nipsey Hussle after his death. Give me 500 likes and I'll drop it ASAP.
All right. I don't know about that, but the reason why I covered this story is because if y'all remember, if y'all familiar with us doing videos when Nipsey passed away, we told y'all something wasn't right. You could go back to all the videos we did. A lot of people saying, oh, conspiracy theory, cool. But now that everything is starting to come out, look, now I always tell y'all the only difference between the truth and a quote unquote conspiracy theory is time. And it's been proven every single time. Now, let me say this. I'm not pointing no fingers because I don't know who did what and or what's going on. We don't know 100% if Big U did have a hand in Nipsey or Fats unaliving yet, right? But as I always tell y'all, where there's smoke, there's fire. I don't believe in coincidences, but for y'all that do, let's point out a huge coincidence right here. Big U signed Nipsey Hussle to a 10-year contract in 2009, right? They started having trouble towards the end of that contract, which was like 2018-ish, early 2019-ish. Now, is it a coincidence that they started beefing right before Nipsey's contract was ending? And maybe it's because Big U knew that Nipsey wasn't going to resign because at the time Nipsey passed away, he was more into ownership, being independent, and then y'all hear about all the stuff that they was going through in the first place. So, of course, he ain't signing under this man once again. So what's the odds that Nip is signed to a 10-year contract in 2009, and once the contract is about to be done in 2019, suddenly he's unalived that same year when his contract is up? And we know how these labels are as soon as their top money earners want to leave. It seemed like every time a rapper wisen up to leave their label, something happened to them. Tupac, Biggie, Eazy-E, and way more. But the most recent we've seen was Drake, right? Drake had a clean slate since he came in the game in 2008 or 2009. Now, one smut on his name, and he's been signed to a label his whole career. Coincidentally, as soon as he becomes an independent artist and not signed anymore, we start seeing the whole industry against him, and we hear that he's a quote-unquote PDF file, right? Now, here's another coincidence. The kid that Big U was accused of unaliving is said to have made a diss song about Big U as well. And allegedly, Big U didn't like it, and lo and behold, the kid ended up unalived after. If y'all remember, Loose Cannon and Wack 100 did an interview where they say Nipsey and Big U got into a little fight where Black Sam had to pull out a firearm or whatever. Nipsey made a subliminal diss song then, and then suddenly he's also unalive shortly after. So keep in mind, these are all just coincidences and these are all just alleged. But he got some explaining to do some way, somehow. And you want to know what's crazy? Just hearing all this, a lot of us from the outside looking in didn't know that Big U and Nipsey was going through all this, right? I mean, we heard that they had some tension, but we didn't know it was this intense. And not only that, but this just goes to show that Nipsey was going through a lot silently before he passed away. We may have not known it, but he was going through a lot with his hoods and the gang he represented all before he passed away. So we thought, everything was all peaches and cream, but come to find out, he was going through a lot, but you just didn't know because he didn't show it. I don't know, man. Y'all jump in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about all this.
Credit to No Jumper. They did. Wack 100 is very upset and let No Jumper know he's not happy about this phone call that No Jumper had with Loose Cannon live on air. Loose Cannon is currently being housed in a Vegas jail. He's waiting to be transferred to Los Angeles County so he can be officially indicted in this Big U RICO. The feds are accusing Loose Cannon of being Big U henchmen who robbed people on behalf of Big U. These are some very serious charges, which is why you won't be surprised to find out how shocked I was when I discovered that Loose Cannon had plans and made arrangements to call in to the No Jumper news. Now, usually when you are facing federal indictment, you usually want to be as quiet as possible, lay low as possible, to really figure out exactly which angle the feds are about to hit you from before giving statements or before speaking publicly. But Loose Cannon is right now at a place where he believes he's innocent. He believes he's going to beat it. He believes the feds is trumping up, these charges, and they have no proof that he did anything wrong. For the most part, from my experience with Loose Cannon, he's always been somebody who came across as very smart. Like, he's a thinker. He's a mastermind. So I was surprised that Loose Cannon was calling in so early, but I feel like I was even more surprised at what was discussed live on air. Now, I understand calling in, saying, hey, bro, I'll be home soon, but I was not expecting for them to take a deep dive into the actual case.
Lucy Lou.
You're on the line with Loose Cannon.
Yo, Luce, what's up?
What's up, Flacco?
Nah, this Remo. Flacco not here today. This Remo. What's the word?
Me being the first person he asked for should kind of let you guys know how close me and Loose Cannon is. Before Loose Cannon went to jail, me and Loose Cannon was on the phone 3 times a day, like for at least 6 months. Like, that's how close we are. So because we're close, because I got love for Loose Cannon, I would never talk to Loose Cannon publicly on air. On live, I can't do it. We can talk offline, off air, off camera, but I just know Loose Cannon is a firecracker. He's a wild boy. I don't know what he's going to say, and I can't control it. And God forbid he says something on my show that leads to him receiving more punishment. I want to be able to sleep with myself, But, he tapped in. He wanted to tap in. So credit to No Jumper. They didn't push the call. He wanted to call in. But when he called in, the questions were suspect nonetheless. So Loose Cannon is currently locked up on extortion, robbery charges, or at least that's what the federal complaint is alleging. And one of the first things they do is they ask Loose Cannon about somebody accusing him of extortion.
Tokyo Tony basically said that she happy you locked up because she said that you tried to extort her out of 40,000. Or you did get it.
Black China Mama? Yeah,
Black China Mama, yeah.
Yeah. Then she changed it and said that I stole it out of her purse or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go to the fact where she don't even have 40,000. She got mad because she was trying to call me while I was with her daughter, and basically her daughter found out.
Wait, so Tokyo Tony was trying to holler at Smash while you was dealing with Black China?
Yeah. We was all living together. So
word.
She was always upset at that. But then the crazy part about it is when she gets into it, and we were doing my reality TV show, she wanted to come on the TV show and bash China for me.
If this was a regular interview, nothing wrong with the question, nothing wrong with the answer. But it's not a regular interview. Loose Cannon is currently in federal custody. Loose Cannon may have a superseded indictment coming. And this extortion could very well be in that indictment. The feds is still investigating, bro. And let's just say Loose Cannon is charged with the extortion of Tokyo Tony. Now, I believe Loose Cannon is telling the truth, but let's just say this, the feds find information, that Loose Cannon and Tokyo Tony did exchange $40,000. Now, the statement you made on No Jumper while in federal custody, that's being recorded as well. Now, that statement is, she's lying about everything. She only wanted to smash me. That's why she's lying about 40,000. So when it does come out that 40,000 was exchanged, and you want to say, oh no, she gave it to me willingly, well, then your defense is sort of handicapped because you already spoke on No Jumper. And even if Loose Cannon wanted to speak on that situation, we understand, man, that sometimes you have to protect people from themselves. And this is one of those situations. But the next question to me is kind of wild. Remo asked Loose Cannon, hey, bruh, did you see Big U, your co-defendant, video before he turned himself in, accusing 600 of cooperating with the police to get y'all locked up?
What was your thoughts when all right, so before Big U went and turned himself in, he made a video speaking about certain situations, and he said that Christopher Lovejoy was at he was at the house when it got raided, and Christopher Lovejoy and Wack is working with the police. What was your thoughts on that comment he made?
Shit. That's mind blowing right there, because shit, that's crazy. I'm talking about that's really, really crazy. I didn't even hear that. And as soon as I walk in here, you know, everybody is talking about it. So it hit the prisons, it hit the streets, it hit everywhere. People know about it. So nobody told me about that. So if that happened, I don't know. It's like fuck 600. You get what I'm saying? Dead homie.
Out of context, not the works clip. In context of in federal custody, facing an indictment. If let's just say, because 600 to me is not cooperating, he was a content creator gathering content, but let's just say he was, because to this day, they probably don't know that, right? So we are asking people now about potential witnesses. Like is this what? Listen, man. Now, 600 is not a witness. I think he was just getting content. But if the narrative is he's this, then why ask him about this, knowing that he's a co-defendant on the case that y'all are accusing him, or Big U is accusing 600 of cooperating on? I don't know, man. All right. Now, they also asked Loose Cannon about the narrative that he told on himself on the No Jumper podcast. Now, at this particular time, it's unclear whether or not Loose Cannon has read through the entire indictment yet. But based on his answer, it don't really seem like he has fully read the indictment, because he don't know exactly what the feds put in the lawsuit in regards to what he said on the podcast. But when he spoke vaguely, it's still saying too much about an open investigation.
I was talking about it. Yeah, like, all right. And as far as so there's been a lot of speculation going on and stuff where people have been saying that that you tricked yourself going on these podcasts. And how do you feel about everybody running with that narrative, saying that motherfuckers got to just watch what they say on podcasts and shit like that?
Okay, listen, the stuff that was said on the podcast don't have nothing to do with a charge. I have a complaint. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if it's a complaint, it's just hearsay. So when it comes down to the whole situation is who got caught up. Where in the paperwork it says Loose Cannon gets caught up by this and this and this and this, right? They have to use a complaint or whatever like that to pull me in. See, and everybody that used sex trafficking, right? When it came down to the girl Monty,
Trap Kitchen
right?
Money.
Yeah, all that stuff is sex trafficking. That's something to do. When it came down to a murder that's on the case or whatever like that, don't have nothing to do with Loose Cannon. When they have something to do with gambling and the allegations and stuff, don't have nothing to do with Loose Cannon. You know what I'm saying? Even the case where the complaint with me and Big Useless, right? You have to understand it have nothing to do with nothing on the podcast.
Yeah. That shows that Loose Cannon didn't read the indictment yet, because he's still waiting to get transferred to LA County. Because Loose Cannon was in, like, it did say Loose Cannon, told a story on No Jumper about robbing somebody, bringing a person to Big U's house, Big U giving the person back a portion of what they robbed them for. So that's in the paperwork. And that aligns up with what they're accusing Loose Cannon of doing, and they're using that as critical evidence. So asking a question when this man clearly hasn't really tapped in yet to exactly what's going on, him giving an answer that's going to be put on record and potentially used in court against him, it's kind of like, hey, bruh. But I guess they're doing their job, though, right? They're doing their job as, I guess, journalists, but it's kind of hard to teeter the line between journalist and friend, right? For example, if you were just a journalist and somebody volunteered to come and do this, I feel like it's fair game. But if this is somebody you consider a friend, I feel like putting his best interest ahead of the clip, I think that would have been the right thing to do. So Wack 100 is watching this. Now, Wack 100 and Loose Cannon is very close. So Wack 100 is watching this, and Wack 100 is like, oh, hell nah. What did y'all just do? So Wack 100 called in to press them about essentially asking Loose Cannon things about an active investigation in a case that just started.
Yo, Wack live. We live on No Jumper. What's up, Wack?
Bro, Rogan.
Yeah.
I heard what he said.
What
he
I
tried
say?
to stop it.
What I say,
you
Wack?
Remo. No, you tried to stop it. You said it. Remo, you don't know no better.
Wait, what up? Hey, Wack. What I say?
I point the finger at what I really do and I don't. But big folks, you were supposed to hang that phone up, bro.
I mean, Remo got the phone in his hand.
No, but big folks.
Remo got the phone in his hand, Wack.
Hold on, bro. Listen, it's me and you talking. Look, me and you, like really sitting in the car. The me and you, who we are. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
This other shit. Folks, bro, if it's a nigga you with and you understanding where it's at and they not getting it, you should have hung that phone up, bro. Folks, me and you, look, all the other shit.
Nah, I hear you 1,000% what you said, but how I play it.
No, I get it. The phone wasn't in your hand, but at some point.
At some point, I was wondering how long Remo was gonna keep the conversation going.
Hey, I get a text message saying that Luce is trying to.
But freedom niggas though, Wack. You know how it is.
Where you went wrong, and I just realized.
Free the Lokes.
Wack is right. If this is somebody you love and rock with, you're supposed to protect them from themselves, even if.
No, Wack is out of his mind. Why did Wack bring this man on all these podcasts to implicate himself in these crimes and Big U? Why did Wack do that? We never heard these stories before until Wack put Luce beside him and took him from podcast to tell about extortions and crimes. Now he want Luce to be quiet. No, he don't want Luce to implement himself, to implicate Wack and put Wack in some of this shit, like the beating and robbing of Jay Reed, where Luce already said Wack told him to do it and gave him the nod to show everybody they wasn't playing.
Even if you know it's going to get a good clip, you don't go for the clip. You go for, making sure that person isn't harmed from that clip. Now, Wack would also say something that I believe is true, where he says, yo, from the explanation in the clip, Loose Cannon seems unaware that the feds is quoting him from No Jumper talking about the robbery that he's being charged with. And he believes that Remo should have done a better job at explaining that to Loose Cannon.
Because I've been asking, have your people read you what I sent them? And when he said what he said, hold on, Remo, you should have told him, Luce, word for word, verbatim, what was said here, they line up with a crime against victim one of what he said happened. You should have told him. Because now I'm thinking, because I sent the word.
Now, Wack this is crazy. Wack diabolical. Wack, you already said you've been talking to victim one. You got phone calls with victim one, the weed shop dealer. You knew victim one was working with the feds to get Big U. You brought Loose Cannon on No Jumper to talk about those crimes. You lined them up. But now you're saying, Luce, he must not know that the feds are using what he said. You knew the feds was using it because you're the only one who was attached to victim one and Loose Cannon. Now he's pretending like Luce must be unaware. You made sure he didn't know that his ass was cooked. Now you want him to be quiet.
Work days ago to his people to read through it. 107 pages. That way they familiar with what it is, so they can, because he don't got the complaint yet. He ain't seen it.
So Luce ain't.
Remo.
So you saying Luce ain't privy to what's going on, but he's seen the Tokyo Tony video?
Just he ain't seen it like Big U didn't see it. That's why Big U was saying this is worth is 600. Ain't no way he's seen that.
When he right. When he right, man. I do think that this was one of the wildest things I think I've seen on a podcast this freshly indicted on a federal RICO, calling into the podcast to talk about the federal RICO, and your friends allowing you to talk about the federal RICO and asking you questions about the no. This is one of the wildest things I think I've seen on a podcast
They not that
in a while. But hopefully this doesn't affect Loose Cannon. Hopefully we learn from this, because I am a part of No Jumper. So, their fault is my fault, So, hopefully we bounce back from this, man. But yeah, this is terrible. This is horrible, okay? Let me know in the comments.
So horrible. You had to make sure you put it out there too that Loose Cannon was in jail confessing, just in case the feds missed that episode. They can go on to your show and get it, right, Flacco? Oh, what a joke. Loose is a fool. Think Flacco or any of them people or Wack is his buddy.
They got me feeling like I'm academics.
Let's see. Let's go to Sauce Walker. So here's the video. And by the way, trigger warning for anybody who's going to watch it, but there is surveillance video of the actual shooting. You can't really see anything that was too gory, but you can see the overall video of what happened. It says Houston rapper Sauce Walker narrowly dodged a brush with death in Memphis after several gunmen hopped out of a car. This is a car they hopped out of right here. So they hopped out of a car and opened fire. New surveillance footage obtained by TMZ Hip Hop shows his Memphis-born artist Ace P was said to be the intended target by police and was gunned down at the scene. In new camera angle, a black suburban SUV can be seen parked at the hotel where Sauce, Ace P, and the crew was staying for the night. And suddenly, a white four-door SUV. What type of car is this, Chad? Is this a? It's not a Hellcat, right? What the fuck is this? A Dodge? I know it's a Dodge. White four-door sedan pulls up across the small street. Three men jump out with two of them blitzing the SUV and opening fire. Another armed man hangs back near the rear passenger door as the other two swoop and assassinate Ace P. Okay. It says Mo3's manager, Rainwater, said that told the blogs the gunman stood over Sauce's body before sparing his life, but nothing in the video aligns with that. And Ace P's mother is slamming the report. Here we go. So here's a video, chat. So you see them running down. Look like both guys are here, Ace P and also Sauce Walker. And this is where you see, look like from where I'm looking at it, this is Ace P. This is Sauce Walker. The gunman is closest to Sauce. So if they wanted Sauce, they would have killed or shot.
Yeah. And I thought that was Sauce who was in the video running away. No, they saying this Sauce Walker right here to the left who walking up. And somebody else put in the comment section that the driver of the car shot Sauce. Just gave him one like, bow, sit down somewhere, nigga. And then the other two people just focused on Ace P. But this supposed to be Sauce Walker right here who just walking. And then he gonna get one from the driver. And then he gonna start hobbling and he gonna fall down. So that make it look kind of crazy that they could have absolutely finished Sauce because he was on the ground, but they never stood over him.
Sauce, instead, they were clearly aiming for this guy, and through Sauce running, looked like that's how he got hit, right? So look, they aim for him. Is this guy shooting too? This guy fell.
That's so.
Supposedly, this is Sauce running down here.
No.
Yeah, this is Sauce right here running. Right? Then they run back to the car.
That's Sauce crawling, trying to get away. Shot.
Wait, is this Sauce?
Yes, that's him.
Like, who is this person? Because this person looked like they fell to the ground, but maybe they were just
hitting the thigh.
They tripped over the ledge. I don't know.
The driver that did it, people pointed that out to me.
Ooh, yeah, it looked like they hear the gunshot and they're trying to back up. But he puts his hand out. Oh, this is Sauce here? Some people said Sauce was here. If Sauce is here, so there's another person that was right next to Ace P. If this is Sauce, it would make sense because it looked like somehow a bullet gets hit with a bullet and he falls to the ground, which, yes, he did get shot in the foot. But there is a guy back here running. You see this guy back here running? You're going to see him here. He's here. And then he runs off. This one guy in the car did he shoot at all? So there's a guy who gets out the car, right? He has a gun in his hand, but he doesn't shoot at all. This guy shoots. It looks like this other guy shoots, but this guy doesn't shoot. He kind of hangs back, and he's the first one in the car. They probably shot him later, right? Like, yo, nigga, you bitch, man. He definitely hopped out the car, but he ain't shoot. Right? Look. Here we go. They're going to slow it down. They're going to slow it down right here. So one come out there. The other come out here. And then the third comes out here. But he don't look like he's shot. Yeah, it looked like he has a long gun. But I can't see him shooting.
See, they definitely could have killed Sauce, the driver. Sauce.
I see a flash right there, but I think it's from this guy.
They're not paying him. After he get hit, they're not paying him no attention. Salute, family.
Right? Or maybe he did shoot. I see a flash right here. Look, right here. Is that a flash? Right here. You see? Right here. Wow. Now, look like this guy stands over Say So P. So Say So look like he's down, and this guy stands over him. This is the Cadillac right here. Look like they were just kind of illegally parked. Or look like they might have been picked. If this is Sauce over here to the left, look like they might have been picking up Sauce. So he's trying to terminate Say So P. This guy's already running back. Then he's running back. And the guy who barely did anything, he's already in the car. He's already thinking about his order at the drive-thru. You get what I'm saying?
He did his job. He makes sure they don't get flanked by nobody. He did what he's supposed to do. He makes sure they don't get ambushed.
Wow. Let me see. Did they say where Sauce is at?
If anybody would have came out that hotel room or would have been busting from where Sauce said, he would have finished them off.
Now, Sauce has been posting on Instagram incessantly.
I don't know if Act finna show this. I didn't even play it. Sauce put out a post yesterday that was kind of crazy to me. Like, he blamed the dude for his murder, talking about he wanted to go outside and get high, and I wish you wouldn't have did that. And I'm like, damn, boy, y'all already said 200,000 was on his head. Now y'all saying he went out there. It was him who. That's crazy. But he said it.
Let me try to get a Sauce walk. Here we go.
Back Superior, South and Peace, my brother, South PT, said Business Black Mafia, TSL Memphis. Still, my blood wanted me to come to the Superior store before he died. And before I go home, he said, man, South Walker gotta come to Superior, nigga. You gotta do an interview with Wicked Films and motherfucking me mic drop and all that whole ass shit. Gotta do that for the city of Memphis, my brother.
Oh, supposedly, they were smoking outside, just chilling without security? I guess they were outside the hotel, huh?
You gotta come do that.
I said that Say So P wanted to go smoke outside. And he said he told Say So P, he posted that shit. This ain't no hearsay. Sauce posted that. And he told Say So P, man, now let's chill in here till the security come, and then we can go get some Superior smoke. I guess he wanted to go get some top flight. They didn't have that, I don't know what they had. I ain't saying they had Reggie, but Sauce saying he wanted to wait till security get there. But Say So, and they couldn't smoke in the hotel room. Say So P was like, no, let's go smoke outside. That's what Sauce said.
I did that. And name my brother say so, P, nigga. Can't do back though, superior.
They saying the man, they put the story out. I don't know. I'm not saying Sauce put the story. Somebody put the story out 200,000. Now they put the story out where Sauce put the story out where he wanted to be outside. I didn't want him out there, but he wanted to go out there.
Superior Shop, Memphis, Tennessee.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't seen a nigga did more ads since Julio died.
RP, say so, P, TSLP, Display Mafia. On somebody.
Man, you finally made it, man.
MCM.
Y'all be so mad if you keep saying RP me while you're doing an ad. What the fuck?
Boxer Berry.
Yeah, you need that for the whatchamacallit.
I like it.
You good? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm dripping. I finally made it. I told my brother I wasn't going home till I come in this favorite store.
Habibi, bro. Habibi.
My brother said he wanted me to come here, so I got
Habibi.
Godspeed?
Yeah, Godspeed.
Well, I want them to stay in my service.
Yeah, what's
I'm saying we
Niggas said it.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Superior Shop.
My man did a photo shoot. No fucking way he went to the club.
Everybody's nigga all ready to shoot. Maybe they took to the house with the children. Who that party is?
Ooh, that's graphic. Well, all righty. Damn, doing a freestyle with this shit.
He just crazy. What is wrong?
Man, you know, I'm fucking with the snap.
All right, man. We haven't heard. Let's see if we could get any update on it. You know, this happened downtown. Say so, P. So we're expecting to hear some type of, information about them finding the shooters, them making an arrest. It says Say So P revealed the real reason why his mom revealed the real reason why he got killed.
And can vary from brand.
Boy, this shit ain't shit. That's why I'm trying to stay away from this dumb ass shit, bro. To say Sauce Walker backdoor, Say So P, the dumb shit ever for insurance policy. Come on, man. Y'all dumb as bro, just for likes and clicks, bro. Whoever that is said it need to boycott this for this narrative right here, my stupid ass.
Everybody that's contractually obligated to TSF, I want y'all to watch this. And let me tell y'all this. I 100% do not believe that man was sacrificed over a life insurance policy. But I tell you what, I'll make a pretty damn convincing video. How about I do that one? Let's start right here, where it says, this would hurt. We all came in this stuff together, same time, same dream, regardless of what we've been through. Take off a king, real no, you ain't deserve that. Wish y'all was with me in Houston. Quavo, I love you, brother. Sorry or condolences. Ain't enough words to explain this loss. This an L for Houston and an L for hip hop. Sauce gang. Then remember what he said. He said, basically, hey, wish y'all was with me in Houston, which forced Jazz Prince to literally say, what you trying to say? So as Wack could say, I said it already. My number don't change. Now, what I can say is this. I understand cats with guns and you run. I've done it before. But he looked. How do we know that when he looked, he didn't point and say him right here and then let them finish the job? Now, once again, I don't believe that man was sacrificed and everything like that. I believe Say So P had real enemies in Memphis. And in my video, I try to explain that it didn't make sense to put himself in the crossfire. Not only that, but you know what? Let's look at something that I said that's actually not true. Y'all ready? Look, can record labels get life insurance on artists without their signature? It says yes. Recording contracts often include clauses that allow record labels to secure life insurance on an artist without their signature for the label's sole benefit, as long as their artists agree to the terms in the contract. Here's more detailed explanation. Contractual provisions. Recording contracts often include death clauses that grant the label the right to obtain life insurance policies on the artist for the label's benefit. Pardon me. The artist's signature required. These clauses may stipulate that the label can obtain the insurance without the artist's signature or consultation, and the artist or their estate has no right to review or claim the benefits of the policy. Label's benefit. The insurance policy is intended to protect the label's financial investment in the artist, especially if the artist's death would impact the label's ability to recoup costs or capitalize on future earnings. Confidentiality. The label is usually required to keep information about the policy confidential, except when disclosing it to the insurance carrier or as required by law. Artist's agreement. The key is that the artist must have understood and agreed to these terms when signing the contract, and the contract must be fair and just.
Boy, this internet shit ain't shit. That's why I'm trying to stay away from this dumbass shit, bro. To say Sauce Walker backdoor, Say So P, the dumbest shit ever for insurance policy. Come on, my nigga. Y'all dumb as fuck, bro, just for likes and clicks, bro. Whoever that nigga is, said it ass, need to boycott his stupid ass for this narrative right here, my nigga. Stupid ass nigga.
You want them to boycott me? Would y'all boycott me after this? After I show y'all something? Check this out. For anybody that needs references, here you go. When these morons and idiots talk about I'm an Sue Seti Nash, all I do is say, here's my references. Go contact them. And when they redact what they put out, I'll fix it. You know what they never do? They never redact what they put out. I want to go straight here to death clauses. Recording contracts may and often do include provisions to the following effect. Labels shall have the right to secure insurance equivalent to 10 times the estimated value of the artist's annual earnings from any source of revenue for label's sole benefit. Labels shall be allowed to employ any insurance carrier or combination of same to assure this benefit and need to consult or require signature compliance from artists. Labels shall keep such information confidential, except that a label may disclose such information to the applicable insurance carrier or carriers as required by law. Artists or artists' estate shall have no right to review or claim the benefit of any such policy obtained by label. Do you really want to get in the mud with me? Check this out. In short, a label may purchase a policy that if the artist dies for any reason, pays the label an amount potentially greater than that which it would have made had the artist not died. Many consider these policies unethical. And others go as far as to call them sinister. In the music industry, they are scornfully called death clauses by creatives and have formed the basis of many conspiracy theories regarding the circumstances of artists' passings. However, similar key person insurance, which we spoke about before, check out the Instagram Live whenever y'all want to, are not uncommon in business ventures. And both startups and established companies, one individual may be imperative to the company's success because the individual possesses a unique and highly specialized skill set or is responsible for a large portion of sales. Typically, your church or any house of worship has a key man policy on your spiritual leader. It just is what it is. So, yeah. But you sat up there and try to get on my heels about this. I want every TSF artist to look that man in his face and ask him a simple question. Ask just a simple question. And the question is, do you have life insurance on me that I don't know? Fofo Mike Deezy. I don't know who you are. I had no issue with you before. I have no issue with you afterwards. I will put up a whole entire article that is conflicting to everything that I'm saying, just because it's the right thing to do. Now, look. We can refute what I'm saying, right? And we can go right here. It say, do record labels have life insurance on artists? And this was published January 26, 2023. It says it is rare for record labels to have life insurance on artists, as it is not a practice in the music industry. However, some individual artists or bands may choose to purchase their life insurance policies. So it provides financial security for the loved ones in the event of their death. Additionally, some artists may have life insurance policies as a part of their overall compensation package when signing a contract with a record label. And it says, do record labels have life insurance policies on their artists? Record labels do not usually have life insurance policies on individual artists, and it is not industry practice. Moreover, record labels may offer their artists other forms of compensation or benefits. These include health insurance, retirement plans, and other forms of financial support. However, it is worth noting that some record labels may have life insurance policies on their artists as part of their contracts. Furthermore, it is a way to protect their investment in case something happens to the artist, but it is not a standard practice. Artists may have their own life insurance policies. Sometimes it may be part of the contract to secure one. Do record labels have life insurance on artists? Explain. Record labels do not commonly have life insurance on artists, as it is not a typical practice in the music industry. Furthermore, record labels may provide other forms of compensation or benefits to artists, such as health insurance, retirement plans, and other forms of financial support. However, in some rare cases, record label life insurance may choose to provide insurance to their artists to protect their investment or reputation. Life insurance policy can provide some benefits for artists and their families in the event of the artist's death. These include financial security, income continuation, and peace of mind. However, it is optional for record labels to provide this coverage, and some artists may already have life insurance policies. Note that not every artist needs or benefits from life insurance. Moreover, artists should consult with a financial advisor to determine the type of coverage best suits their unique circumstances. Ultimately, whether or not a record label life insurance provides coverage to its artists depends on various factors and can vary from brand to title. As a record labels had life insurance on artists, and then they just go on to say the same freaking thing. At the same time, life insurance companies can provide financial security, nor the music industry for record labels to take out such policies. Their artists instead. Record labels may offer their artists other forms. Yeah, they talk about the same exact stuff. So there you go. And once again, this is all just saying this right here. It says long-term contracts. If an artist signs a long-term contract with a record label, the label may provide a life insurance plan to protect their investment in artists. Touring artists who frequently tour may be at higher risk of accidents or illnesses. Moreover, a record label may provide life insurance policy to protect against potential losses. Estate planning, a record label may want to help the artist plan their estate in case something happens to their own reputation. A record label may also provide life insurance to enhance its reputation as a responsible and caring employer, so it can attract and retain talented artists. It is worth noting that such situations are rare. Most of the time, artists must secure their life insurance policies. Okay. Yeah. Awkward silence, huh? So now what you gonna do? Look at your contract, youngin. Now, in my video, I never say, and I never believe this stuff because it is beyond difficult for me to believe you could hire somebody to off somebody and they don't run their mouth. One of the first times I've ever got implicated in some BS that had nothing to do with me was a long time ago in Sacramento, California, with a girl named Jaleesa Office, right? And it had nothing to do with me, right? And at the time, we was reckless. We was running around. We were the usual suspects. I'm not going to say who, but we were the usual suspects. And since my face, I'm already on felony probation for assault with a deadly weapon and 3 counts of assault, I definitely got hit up by my probation officer and police officer. And you know what I told him? Bro, I'm at home. I literally read off everything that just happened on the news. And at the time, too, I'm way the hell, way far away from that. Did I know anything? Nope. Did I tell them I knew anything? Nope. Was there any theory or speculation? Nope. They didn't do none of that crap. But did I get questioned for it? Hell yeah. The reason why I bring that up is because people talk every single time. People talk. People throw all type of stories in there. People real life make up all type of scenarios in their head that they try to put together and make it seem as though you cats are literally smarter than what you are. But at the same time, y'all do dumb stuff like this. And I wonder, do y'all know who y'all effing with? Now, I get it. Was it clickbait-ish? You can say that. I don't see it that way. If I would have put proof, then that's clickbait. And I spared the girl's name because I didn't want you cats to sit up there and threaten her and do all of that stuff and everything like that. That's why her name isn't in there, but there is a name attached there, and I could put it out, but I'm not going to do that. But for you to sit there and act as though I'm putting it out there, as though he did that, do you realize anyways you gave me promo for people to go watch now? Do you realize that? The bloggers, the YouTubers, the streamers, we are now the tastemakers. We're the tastemakers. I can serve the people all type of stuff that makes a lot of sense, that points the finger directly at Sauce Walker. But because I don't believe it, I could never push that agenda. But go check your contract now. See if you didn't inadvertently sign up for something you didn't even know, or if they even got it out on you and you didn't even know it. I wanted to go full-blown disrespect mode. I real life did. I wanted to get on here and cuss and rant and rave and do so many things, but the man in me won't allow it. And the person that I want to become, I had to move towards that way. So I get it. I can't sit up here and say, bruh, you know what, man? I don't get it. I can't sit up here and say that, man. So with all due respect to Sauce Walker and Sauce Walker people and everything like that, my intent is always to clear it up. I've told a bunch of rappers, and you can see them on my page, let the internet fight your battle because you can't. As I said, if he would have got on there crying, they would have said guilt. If he wouldn't have said anything, silence, guilt. He over there making it as though, man, you know what? We're going to live for you. That's what I believe the message he was putting out. They're going to say guilt. When I lost a family member, I ain't going to hold you. It didn't hit me. The shock didn't hit me. None of it. It still hasn't hit me. To be fair, I still think I can call them to this day. I still haven't accepted it. So maybe he's in that same state of mind that I am. But for you people to outwardly try to essentially stop my paper or get people to dislike me or whatever it is, get my Instagram inbox slammed with all type of BS and all this stuff and everything like that, I have been approached with opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to spread propaganda that will literally force people to think a certain way, and I know it's wrong. This channel has almost hit 70 million views since doing this stuff full time for 4 years. As previously stated in the last mixtape I did, I said I got money on my head, but it's a little different. The industry is calling. I don't want no static, no funk with nobody on earth. I wish peace for you all. But if you force me to fight, I will fight. And the way that y'all forcing me to fight is online. And I'm ready for a 15-round bout. And I came here to fight. I came here to paint the illustrations, to put it out. And I did not want to put out a bad message. But if you cats keep trying me, like I'm some soft cat, I don't have to go kick it with y'all. I don't have to be outside. I don't got to see none of y'all. But I guarantee you, I'm more boring than you are. You got things in life that you want to do. I ain't got nothing to do but hit the gym, make sure everything else is good in my life, and go about it that way. I don't require what a lot of you cats require. I don't smoke. I barely drink. And I don't like going outside. Oh, and by the way, I could real life go into the rabbit hole and make it look good. As anybody who watches this channel can tell you, I'm real good with words, homie. But check your contract, homie. Put that out there.
Coffee. Follow me.